Character sheet. Dice.
Check.
Minis.
Check.
Pants off.
Not yet.
Check.
Let me know when that starts.
Everybody wearing shorts.
Yes.
Except Jamie.
No, jeans.
Yeah!
Not alone.
He likes being alone.
Okay. All right. So, last we left our heroes. You guys had continued your journey north towards Waterdeep. We had picked up the session before. Ranford Bade had abused some of his animals. You guys had a good heart-to-heart with him about that. A couple more days passed. You checked in more on cult members. Etrigon's been trying to get close with some of the cult members to see what he can learn. But they're close. They've been keeping their secrets close to their chest for the most part, but they have told you guys to meet at a specific location, and that will be north of Waterdeep. And I actually believe you had convinced someone to meet you in Waterdeep as well, right?
Yep. Why?
Why? Yes. And that was at the Yawning Portal. You were supposed to meet him, correct?
The Yawning Portal was the other one. The Yawning Portal was...
While you're meeting north at the Carnoth Roadhouse.
Yep. And the Yawning Portal was the dealer that we worked for a little bit.
Oh, the fur guy.
The fur guy.
I can't remember his name.
O'Craney.
Yes.
O'Craney is at the Yawning
Okay.
Portal. Lie is at
North.
Carnoth Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Are
guys...
they both dwarves? I know Lie is.
O'Craney is a human male.
Okay.
He caught us in the darkness.
Yes. Moving around.
Yes. Lie Anguston is a male dwarf, yes. So, you guys also fought off some ettercaps and spiders that had taken a few horses from some of the caravans. You guys had retrieved those horses before anything happened to them, and got the caravan moving. You had stopped at an inn for the night. Yep. You had stopped at an inn for the night to gather yourselves, to rest, to look like a nicer inn. And you found that four pompous assholes had rented the entire establishment out. That whether they were nobles, pretending to be nobles, or whatever they were, got themselves into a predicament they couldn't handle, which led to a scuffle between Hinya and Etrigon. And that's where we left off. And before we start, I am Kevin, and I am the Dungeon Master.
I am John. I am playing Orax, a dragonborn fighter.
I'm Jamie. I play the human barbarian Gruffle Gafflin, who, after that turkey leg that he was chomping on last session, got pretty sick. But it's okay. He went to the doctor, and the doctor said it was tweetable.
I thought maybe he had the bird flu.
There's the... Oh, that's great. This is Austin, and I will be playing Ali, the Exiled.
It's Jordan, and I'll be playing Bargalin, the mountain dwarf fighter.
And this is Juan playing Etrigon, a monk, cleric, tiefling. And as always, life is a waste of time. Time is a waste of life. So let's get wasted all the time and have the time of our lives.
Let's get started. Yeah. Are you ready? Let's sex you up. Yeah.
All right. So we'll pick up right from the events of
What's your new name?
last session.
It's over there.
So, Etrigon, you and Hinya had a disagreement about whether or not the nobles should have been attacked or not. Hinya came in at the last minute, didn't know what was going on, helped you guys apprehend the rest of the guys, and then you guys had gotten an altercation, and he had eventually ended up storming away, running away, retreating into the darkness, unable to find him.
Killed him.
What now, you guys?
I'll pick up right from that.
First of all, who the fuck's this guy?
I'll
You don't know who he is.
So I'm standing out in the darkness.
Mhm.
Obviously, I lost Henya.
Yep.
I turn frustrated with myself.
Does someone need a hug?
And I say, why? I'm not ready for this. I've never been in this world before, and I've never ever left the monastery. Master Sum, why did you not train me better? Why did you not teach me? I give up. I can't do this anymore. I'm done. And I just fall on my knees, and like my wings encase me.
And the second the second you fall to your knees, it starts, a heavy rain starts, and with the loud crack of thunder, Torm's voice, and you've never heard Torm directly speak to you, but you immediately recognize it as his through whatever feeling that enraptures your entire body, and
Torn.
he says, "Etrigan, you are young yet, unexperienced in all this world has to offer. You must remember this. You must also remember that Hinya is even younger. You must have patience with him. Were you unquestioning and blindly following the monks of Burdusk when you first arrived to train with them? I think not. You must let Hinya find his own path as well as you find your own. Do not pursue the young fox when he does not want to be followed. Instead, wait for a time when the fox might come back, or perhaps may even need saving from the fur trader's trap one day. I have a feeling that your paths will one day cross again, but only when the time is right. Remember your training that you learned with the monks of Burdusk, and continue your journey with true heart. That is all you need to succeed along the path you have set upon."
Evil. Justice. Remember why dragons killed my parents. That is why I do this.
He says, "Yes, remember." And another thunderclap.
I'll stay there for a minute. And just let the rain just wash that feeling away.
Well, that's going on. Gruff. And
Hi!
I know you
I played Gruff this
and
time.
Oryx. Gruff, Oryx. Do you guys?
Hey, what's going on?
You have two dead nobles,
That's your work.
a bartender that still doesn't know what the hell's going on, and two tied up nobles, I believe,
I don't think we tried it.
Yeah, let's go to the bar.
unconscious.
There you go. Give me your shit. I'm playing Oryx tonight.
That's how Oryx talks. Hey, Adrian.
Yeah. Hey, yo, what are you gonna do? Hey.
That would have been really
I
fun.
can't play that dumb of a character. I'm sorry.
Just be yourself.
Oh man.
Dick. Yeah, we're just at the bar drinking.
Bartender's like kind of confusedly pouring you drinks, and he's just like shaking his head. Oh,
Well, we saw what happened, right?
yeah,
So,
yeah, you guys were fighting too.
so Gruff is gonna just charge through the door, and I don't mean he's gonna open the door. I mean he's gonna charge through the door.
Damn, you break the latch part off. And
Yeah.
the door flies open
Yeah.
out into the pouring rain.
Yeah.
Thunder echoing in the distance.
We're little men. We're little men.
He's hiding.
Oh! Gruff like hide and seek.
I don't think he wants to be found right now.
Oh, of course, it wouldn't be hide and seek if he did. You dumb. He's gonna search around for him.
Make a survival check. See if you can find any prints, tracks, anything like that.
He's got fucking 6.
Gruff sees a set of hoof prints in the ground, and you're convinced that these hoof prints are the direction that Hinya led off to. So
I'm gonna get you.
You see Gruff take off into the woods.
Is he drowning? Because I don't think he knows to bring his head down.
Through sheer
All right,
dumb
come on.
luck,
Dumb luck.
you happen across a pouch laying in the woods that you recognize as your coin purse that Henya had carried for you. Sitting there, tucked in there with your coins and any other belongings that he may have carried for you.
It was just coins.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Am I on the right track?
Damn, yeah, I didn't think about that. Now he thinks he's going right.
Don't let me do that.
No, you can keep going, but yeah.
I haven't seen the train.
So you follow the deer tracks, and eventually you spook up,
tracks.
hunkered down for the storm. You scare up a mother doe and her fawn, and they run deeper into the forest, but no sign of Henya.
Oh. Okay, I'll go back. All depressed and everything. Distressed. Sad. That's too big of a word for. He's sad.
Did you have any
And-
luck?
Ugh. Little man. Turn into deer. Me don't understand this stuff.
Maybe that's his path.
I didn't know he was a.
I followed his path. I saw it. He turned into deer. That's path ended.
We need to
I didn't know he was a druid.
we should
We need
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. Play the wrong system. Instead of dungeon crawlers.
Let's go back and talk to Oryx and
Who Oryx?
let him know that we can't find Henya. Maybe in daylight. Maybe he'll come back.
I think deer nocturnal. So me not think that work. Always hitting cars and stuff. So.
With lights on, with horn blowing.
Oh dear.
Let's go back, Gruff. I'll buy you a drink.
Drink costs money.
He's not used to having to pay for anything.
I didn't pick up that coin first.
I noticed that you didn't say you did.
Did you see anything in the trail?
Gruff saw deer. Little man turned into deer.
One deer? Two deer?
Oh dear.
Sorry, little man turned into deers.
Did it have any antlers?
It was horny deers. One horny deer. Other little deer. Or deers.
I thought you said a doe and a fawn.
Doesn't fucking know. It's Gruff, so it doesn't matter.
There's a fucking tree next
been a
to him.
rock.
And it looks like it has horns.
I like that. That's canon.
Let's go back and get Oryx and see maybe he can help us look.
Or ex-Pathfinder?
I don't know. We'll have to go look at his stats.
I mean, it's no bloodhound turkey, but
Yeah, if only Irvin was here.
That's all it was good for.
And then
Oh, you want me to fight?
The turkey punching bag. Oh.
he's good for dinner.
So sadly walking back to the inn and explain. I know I need to clean this up and do right.
Oryx, we lost party member. Methinks we need two to fill young man's spot. You know of any two?
No, not right now. Maybe the ones to the left of you. And the other ones to the other left.
The way you left of me. Dum-dum, you dum-dum. Try to trick me. Gruff, too smart for you, though.
Yes, you are.
I go to the bartender and I apologize for overreacting.
He's kind of like picking up scraps of stuff from the fight and picking back up tables. And he's serving drinks as people pay for them, but he's like,
There's other people there?
That got out of just you in the caravan. Like, there's other people from the caravan that are in there. Yeah.
You didn't say that.
Well, now.
Now there is. Yeah, there's been some times past.
Gawkers.
He says, I'm just not sure what happened. He's like, don't get me wrong. I'm not upset at all. Those people threatened my life if I wouldn't rent them out the entire inn. I said other people might need this, and they were bad people. Don't get me wrong.
They didn't deserve to die. They weren't evil.
I mean, they pulled their swords out on you too. I mean, I feel like when two people mutually pull out weapons, they accept a certain outcome to.
Outcome? Yeah, when you pull out.
Anyways, I wasn't ready to see that, but the rooms are paid for. You've taken care of what could be a menace. He says, you look like you have a lot of weary travelers with you. You guys are welcome to stay.
Since they already paid.
He says, just please don't cause any more trouble.
No, and
I would appreciate that.
I started picking up the tables and stuff and chairs. And
You need to get that door fixed.
I see. Could you help me with that?
Yeah!
Wait. Never mind. I'll get it.
No, Gruff help! Gruff very helpful.
Can he help?
just offer him a beer.
Who, Kenny?
What if I do that for you and you have a beer instead?
What? Beer and then I'll fix door.
Sure. Come have a beer first, though. You went to go run to fix the door as soon as that he just drained it. He's like, what about some food?
You have.
You guys can pay for food, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me get us some food. You don't worry about that door, Mister.
You call me Gruff.
Mr. Gruff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gruff.
Mr. O'Gruff.
Gaffle. Gruffle. And...
We're gonna go with Gruff.
Okay. You have sheep?
I do have mutton, yes.
No, one dog! One sheep!
He kind of looks at Etrigan. I'll bring you sheep.
Sheep good. Hurry up.
I'll do my fastest. So as the innkeep barkeep goes back to rustle up some food for everybody. In through the now open door. There's no dramatic entrance now. The door doesn't fly open. And the wind and rain fly in. An elf and a dwarf walk into a bar.
Holy shit, flying rain.
And then when the other one says, "Look at the horse. Why the long face?"
Oh, wow. Oh, I'm weary from my travels. I need alcohol.
It's no different than normal life.
It's a long drive from home, from work.
And there's no bartender around to be seen, but you guys see an elf and a dwarf walking in the bar, and the dwarf says, "I need alcohol, weary from my travels."
I'll work the bar because I work it on the wagon.
Gruff's gonna kind of.
Is there still two people laying on the floor, or is
Yeah,
it
unconscious.
No, we took the,
what do you do with them?
that? I took care of that when they were up there.
How did you take care of them?
I put them in the cloak closet.
They're tied up in the coat closet.
No,
Are they tied up?
No, the two that are passed out. I just put them in. I'll put those in the corner next to the table like they had too many.
Oh, okay. Two guys passed out, black eyes, slashes all over them. Breathing. You can see him breathing.
like at the table?
Yeah.
I just have them look like they passed out in the corner, like they're like the logos. You go in the bar and it's a little dark, and you see the.
Do I see like that this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just keep walking with the door.
Okay.
Oh, Ali, let's saddle us up to a seat and get a nice ale. 2 pints for us, eh?
Sure.
You guys ain't from around here, are you?
Oh, are you approaching us?
I'm at the bar.
He's at the bar.
Okay. I'm working the bar.
Yeah, Gruff's hiding this mug.
I'm at a table just reading through my
I'm doing like Tom Cruise and then that bar. You know, I got a bottle.
what's my cleric book?
Sorcerer book.
Not spell book.
No.
That'd be
Just my deity book, whatever.
okay. Yeah, your
Holy Bible?
your Torn Bible.
Yeah,
Your Bible.
essentially a Bible.
Your Torm's Holy Scripture.
There you go.
Can.
Done.
Make me a performance check.
A 2. I'm breaking
Bottles are dropping everywhere, and you see Oryx behind the bar trying to flip them around and mix drinks. And the bartender or the innkeep runs out. He says, "What's going on? Is there another fight?" And he's like, and he sees Oryx. He's like, "What are you doing behind the bar?"
You were gone. They were thirsty.
He says, "I'll be right back. I'm sorry." He said, "Serve their drinks." Hello, new patrons.
I don't want to throw.
What?
Yeah, very much so. Yeah. Have my friend here pour you an ale or whatever you'd like. Please don't break anything else, and I'll be right with you.
Wine.
Huh?
Want wine?
What's yours?
I want wine.
Oh, okay. We got ale.
Hello, dwarf here.
We got beer.
One thirsty dwarf is
I just pour-
six
I just
humans
pour beer.
slightly inconvenienced. Hello.
I just give them. I just give them beer. It's like one thing. I'm just making one thing. Just going and beer.
He dropped all the bottles of everything.
That's fair.
I didn't drop all of them. Just the ones I was spinning. 2 of them.
He's afraid to touch bottles now.
Fills another pour glass.
Hey, if you guys don't pay your tab, that's what happens to you. I point to the 2 guys in the corner.
Don't want to trouble. I'll give him a gold piece.
I put it in my pocket.
Oh my goodness. All right. So everybody's got their ale. A little bit of time passes. The innkeep comes back out with some nice hot mutton. Sheep. He said, "Oh, sheep. Sorry, I left the mutton in the back. Sheep, potatoes, some greens.
Greens? What greens?
Like Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts?
Try them. You'll like them.
He'll try it.
Does he like it?
I don't know.
It's like the best
Constitution
society.
He does not!
Well, you don't have to eat those. Those are for garnish.
Garn. Oh, Gruff left garnish back at home. He tried garnish things.
He doesn't even know how to talk to you anymore. He just nods his head. Let me know if you guys need anything else. He collects your 7 silver or whatever it is for the meals. And then he makes his way over to you.
Oh, Etchy pay for me.
I'll take care of the tab.
Thank you. We can sort all that out later. I can add it to your tab. And then he makes his way over to your table. Gentlemen, hello. Will you be eating anything tonight? Would you like anything? A room? Due to odd circumstances, all rooms have been paid for tonight.
Don't get the Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, I'll take a room and the biggest pile of meat you can give me.
What?
All they have is sausages.
Yeah, those are good too.
I want them whole so I can warm them up.
Jesus.
What do you want from me, big pile of meat?
You have a big pile
Lamb.
of sheep in front of you.
It's like how they do the turkey or the chickens. They cut the half. He's got a half a lamb every time.
A rack of lamb.
Both racks.
He says, "Very well, I can do that for you. You, sir, would you like anything?"
Meal and board.
Meal and board. Okay. Would you? I have mutton, veal. I have a few steaks. They might be getting a bit old, but they're still good. I promise you. Some quail.
Some human.
Very well. Bring you both the same.
Aye.
So he says, "I'll be back in a minute."
Oh, just kidding.
So they're waiting for the meal. You guys are enjoying yours.
You guys didn't get the dog, did you?
I don't know.
You don't even know what dog is? You dumb.
So guy just pushes you.
This kind of put my little like handkerchief up. I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing.
You put it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I look up and were you guys from our caravan or some other?
I'm just passing through.
I am also passing through. Heard of riches this way. I probably was lied to. There's nothing here.
What kind of riches? What kind of work do you do?
I love researching old gems, stones, lost riches of ages gone by.
I didn't catch your name.
Bargilan.
I'm Etrigan. That big guy eating that sheep there, it's Gruff. And the guy behind the bar, it's Oryx. We're with that caravan out front.
I thought Gruff was your ox.
He's got his stronger than ox. Ox wish it was.
What about you?
It's just disgusting. The sounds coming from this table.
Just grease just rolling down his face.
Grease, grizzle, all of it. Brussels sprouts flying left and right as he has to pick through them.
People are eating it, especially.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Well, we just arrived here at this inn. Just maybe an hour ago ourselves. What was your name?
My name is Ali.
Ali. Nice to meet you. I'm Etrigan, and did you hear the other fellas' names?
Yes.
Well,
Nice to meet you.
same. Are you heading to Waterdeep?
I don't know what that is. I'm not from around here.
We aren't either. We just we're catching a ride to Waterdeep, where it's a bigger city, trading, jobs. Just trying to look our way up, see what we find there.
The road has been tough.
It's been hard. Have you been traveling by horse?
Just been walking.
Oh wow. Wow. I'll let you be. Enjoy your meal. If you need anything, just let us know. We know some of those carts out front. They do have some sales. And I'm sure if you want to walk with them, it might provide you a little bit more shade and safety than just yourself.
Which way are you traveling?
North to Waterdeep. Is that right?
Nor?
I just came from there.
Oh, you were coming south.
East.
Was there anything good at Waterdeep then?
I came from Daggerfell.
Deep water. Would I know where that's at?
Or is it Daggerfell? I couldn't remember the name.
I don't know.
I have it somewhere. Daggerford.
Daggerford. Okay.
I like Dagger
And so he's coming. He says he's just come from Daggerford, and you recognize that as actually the next stop you guys will be making in your journey. You guys are about 2 days outside of Daggerford, maybe a day.
Well, as I stated, if you wanna, I hate for you to backtrack, but if you don't want to travel south anymore, we are heading to Waterford, past north of. Did you say Daggerford?
East.
So I don't know if you want to go further north than Daggerford. But that's, I believe, where we're heading.
Just been trying to find my way, so
Aye.
this is fine.
This is different than the mountains. I could. I'm a bit lost. Could use some direction. And beer.
Well, it just so happens.
You guys should meet Bade. He got a whole cart of beer. And he's good man. Like he's a man.
Does he have wine?
He had beer. Beer like vines. Grow like vines.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so, Bargolin, you can, same to you if you want to head north. May as well join the caravan. There's people we haven't seen or met. Like Gruff just said, we work actually on a beer cart ourselves.
We came in and we ran into a lot of trouble coming this way too. So
What kind of trouble?
Like a door. Gruff ran into a door.
He doesn't know how to work the handle.
He's not that dumb.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
You're slippery.
Oh, the road has been bad.
Other trouble other than furniture?
Yeah, they came into some spiders and they wanted to steal some horses and some other creature things. And
Aye, the spiders be big up here.
So are the turkeys. Make Gruff hungry.
Is there a charge on this caravan? How much it'll cost me?
we could get you a job. Then you get paid to be on the caravan.
In Daggerford, carriage pay you.
Better economy here than back home in the mountains. Yeah, I'll join you.
I heard the Mountain Dew is the dew up there in the mountains. Pretty good.
All right, I made that joke yesterday. Okay.
I know. I just made it again.
Your mom
Not
is so,
cool, man.
Your mom is so dumb she tried to climb Mountain Dew.
Not dumb as my mom.
I'm concerned about the mental health of your friend Gruff.
So it gets worse.
Yeah.
Oh, Gruff went to doctor. Said it was tweetable. Health. Good.
He cuffs up a feather.
We are a unique band. We've only actually been together maybe a few months.
Ah, yes, we are a unique band, but we don't have drummer because I ate drumsticks. Poor turkey.
We are missing a man, though. I don't know where he went. It was a young boy, though. He's 10.
Dead?
Which way?
I think he took off. I don't know.
He ran
Yeah.
off into the woods.
We got in a little scuffle. He didn't like it.
Well, good luck to him. It's been rough.
Gruff wanted to know, how little boy grow beard? Gruff can't grow beard, but little boy can?
I'm 15 times the man you'll ever be. I may be small, but I'm big where it counts. I'm not talking about my beard, because that's big too.
His nickname is Tripod.
Gruff don't know what you're talking about.
Somehow I didn't expect you to.
I like your style.
Well, I just came to heal up, and we're probably gonna be taking off in the morning. We can ask Bade, Gruff. We can ask Bade if maybe Oryx.
And Bade is eating at another table, and you guys have been brought your food while you guys are having this discussion. It's actually pretty good, considering, sometimes a lot of these inns that you get at Crossroads can be just, whatever, but especially compared to what you've been eating, whatever, trail rations or
He's afraid.
scraps you've been hunting.
He's afraid to
It's
screw
good.
up.
I don't know what he's done.
This is afraid to screw up. After you just watch two guys get slaughtered.
I didn't see it.
In his talk with Etrigan, he really did seem like he didn't. They pulled swords first, and he saw the whole transaction expire, but again, he definitely wasn't comfortable with it. But he's like, damn. I don't think he feels threatened by you guys particularly. But he knows you can fucking dish it out if you need to.
Yeah, apparently he doesn't like mom jokes or wife jokes.
Yeah, what? I forgot about that.
What? That your wife's a whore?
Well, we can go enjoy your meals and your ale. We'll go talk to our boss and see what we can do.
Thanks, friend.
Okay. I would even leave the table.
Alright, let's go. Gruff, can we go talk to Bade?
Am I
Still
done?
eating.
Am I done?
I don't know.
You probably finished in like 10 seconds.
I think if there's bone, I think he's eating it still like a chicken leg. You know,
Yeah,
like
you've been
it's
sucking
like,
on the marrow out of a bone for.
yeah, it's
He's
like-
probably using it as a toothpick.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Yep, figure your tooth with it.
I think those two dead guys are waking up over there.
Well, they're probably a little groggy.
Well, you better make him dead again.
Yeah, they are starting to wake up, and kind of. Do you guys intervene? What do you see what they do first?
I'll see what they do first. I think as they wake up and if they catch eyes of it, I just like.
So they do, and the one's still kind of out, and he taps his buddy on the shoulder and starts to like yank him out, and they book it. They run out into the rain. They are gone.
Tell your wife I said hi. No, it's kidding.
Oh my god.
I was gonna wave with him.
Your friend just left.
No, he's good. He's good. He couldn't take a joke.
Couldn't take a joke.
I'll go sit with Babe.
Etrigan, how's it going, man? I call every fucking gruff, apparently. Hi, gruff.
I got called twice now. He didn't eat all day. He only had 2 beers.
Etrigan, what's up, baby?
He's Elvis.
We ran into a little trouble when we walked in this bar. Did you just see those fellas run out?
He says, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
What the hell happened in here earlier? Nobody's talking, but nobody's making any sense.
Yeah, we got into a little scuffle with those guys. Oryx was making jokes and they couldn't.
They were
handle
being
it.
some assholes. They were saying how good they are. We took up this whole place because we want to be trash like you. And
Well, I mean, as long as you guys save restraint on the road, I guess that's okay. They did sound like assholes from what some of the other caravan people
we were
saying,
just,
but
we had, we gotta work out. We haven't worked out in a couple of days. And
you guys are one tough bunch. I always abide by the mantra. A little less conversation, or a little less action,
a little bit more
a little bit
conversation.
more conversation.
Man, we could have had more conversation, but as soon as they pulled swords, game was on.
A little more conversation,
Hey.
less action.
All right.
That leads into another problem. After that scuffle, I let my emotions get the better of me, and I got into an argument and a tussle with Henya. And he's currently missing.
Have you guys tried looking for him?
Gruff did. I'm gonna head out after. I just wanted to let you know what was going on.
All right. Well,
Griff was kind of a little confused. He said he turned into a 2 deers.
I hope little man's okay.
Yeah,
He was a tough son of a bitch.
Yeah, he was.
He got us out of a lot of tough situations. That's for sure.
Yes, he did. I'm sure he's fine, but I
He's
hope
about
you're
as
fine.
bright as Gruff is strong.
That's pretty bright.
You also gotta realize, as I was pouring people beer, I was pouring me one too.
One for you, one for me.
I don't have to pay for it this way.
But
Babe, we got rooms here at this Heartbreak Hotel.
I heard that, buddy. This word travels fast. I heard that. That's groovy, brother.
Yeah. If you want to shack up.
You know,
I'll watch Caravan. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Ruff. I'll let you know. I think everything's tucked up in the shed out there. So
I keep eye on Brew.
Oh yeah. Good idea.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gruff.
You really want
Worth every penny.
Penny
Copper.
with every copper. Yeah. Uh-huh. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
But we also just ran into a couple guys. Those fellows right there eating that.
You got peeks over. Yeah.
They
don't look like they have them around here.
They're apparently wandering south, but we said that they could probably
We want them to
possibly
see if they
join
want to backtrack.
the caravan. What are your thoughts
Found a couple hound dogs. We did.
Turkey.
if Ollie and
Turkey.
Hardland kind of join the caravan with us?
He says, I mean, I guess I got the extra rooms. I don't know if I can afford to pay them. I tell you what, if you guys can't find Hinya, I can split Hinya's pay between the two of them.
That would.
As kind of a trial run. To be honest, I mean, I trust you, Etrigan, but I don't really know those two yet.
We don't know them either. And
I have a feeling Ollie might stick around. The other guy, I'm not sure.
I always did trust your intuition.
Jesus Christ.
That's using the old noodle.
What do you think, Ali?
Well, Ollie.
You don't seem like bad people.
No, I wouldn't bet that Bade's blue suede shoes for nothing.
Wait till you see this pink Cadillac. Pink Cadillac. Cadillac.
Gruff have good feeling that this guy have a lot to produce on him. This Aldi guy.
Aldi's.
Really reaching there.
I got it.
You missed it, didn't you?
I did too.
Talking to
We were telling them what
Sorry,
inspiration was.
He said, I feel like this guy has a lot to produce, this Aldi guy.
Yeah, that one was a reach, man.
Fuck you guys. Listen over here. This guy gets me.
It wasn't out of reach. It was top shelf.
You have to pay copper to use cart.
Boy, that's good. Alright, so yeah, Bade is happy to give him a trial run at least. I mean, the rest of the night's pretty calm. Nothing crazy happens. Etrigan, if you want to go check one more time to see if you can find Hinya, you can.
I'm actually not going to sleep the whole night. I'm just going to be just walking around outside,
Okay.
kind of like just following the path and
Alright.
walking around just the whole
See if you can
woods.
find the pouch of gold.
Yeah, give me a nature check to try to find and pick up any sign of Hinya. Yep.
Or Gruff's club dragging. I picture me walking like you dragging.
He's always dragging the club.
It was sad, so
17 nature.
17 nature check. So you wander around for a little while, and you're having a really.
He's
hard
a
time. Like,
wanderer?
you know roughly
wrong artist.
where he disappeared. So you kind of check. You kind of stay on the west side of the building where he ran off, and you backtrack, look around all over, and eventually you do find what you're pretty sure are like his scuff marks. And the more it rains, the harder it gets to find his tracks. But you do follow his tracks, and you eventually run into a Gruff's pouch of gold that Hinya always carries for him. And you're having a hard time. Like after that, the trail pretty much disappears. Make me a perception check.
You see him turned into 2 deers.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. So the woods get really thick here. And you're kind of peering through the trees, trying, you're like, man, I gotta find this kid. I gotta find something. And you see just beyond, like, where the coin pouch was left, you see like a what you think is a glint of blood against some of the green leaves of some of the trees. That it's deep in the canopy. The rain hasn't had a chance to completely obliterate it. Do you go and check it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I just walk up to the blood and just look, and then I actually pull out all of my rations and just set them there. And I just start talking. Henya, I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if you ever are going to come back or not. But I owe you the deepest, biggest apology. I don't know where my mind was. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just blind with rage, and that's not what I was taught. I know that tonight evil took over me, and that's not what I was trying to accomplish with this. That's not what this mission's for. That's not why I left the monastery. I have a lot to learn, and I was trying to push my own teachings onto you, and that's not right. So I'll leave this here. I hope if you come back, when you come back, we can make up and mend our ways, and until then, be safe, and I hope you find your own path.
As you're as you're giving the speech, you're obviously deeply regretful of what happened and worried for him. And what you notice as you're saying this, and you still obviously get all your feelings out and talk, and you get a smirk on your face though as you see what all this blood was a pack of 3 wolves that clearly tried to take down Hinya, and he just decimated them, all 3 of them, on his own. Is Hinya around? Okay. Alright.
So I'm actually just gonna high camp out.
Can I see
somewhere.
him?
You get the feeling of
Roll perception.
that, like, you needed to get that off your chest, and you also get the feeling of that kid's gonna be okay. Seeing what you saw, like, that kid can get through a lot of shit.
Can I see him walking back?
I thought you said he's going to camp out.
Are you trying to be stealthy coming back?
No.
Did you say
Sure.
you're walking back? I thought you said
Are you looking for him?
Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same spot where I was.
I may or may not be partaking in some brew while I'm watching the cart.
Make me a perception check then.
Some
You said it!
8.
Yeah, that's enough to see him.
Yeah!
It's kind of like,
Oh,
eventually, as he gets closer, one red figure walking toward you, hood up.
Etchies. Etchies? Both of you?
His vision's double. He's been drinking.
Yeah, it's me, Gruff.
Are you lonesome tonight?
nothing but a hound.
Edgy!
Yeah, Gruff.
Don't be cruel. Go to bed, you.
Fool.
Away with you.
Put on your blue wage. Won't stop your rotate.
I'll be in a little while.
I'll drink the beer. I'll watch the beer.
Oh my god.
That's got to be a big ass fucking cart.
Whatever, man. It only comes out at so little at a time.
Alright, so I'm just actually just gonna stay there and just pray throughout the whole night. I'm not gonna sleep with them.
Alright. Does anyone else do anything for the rest of the night?
Go.
Passed out?
Yeah, it's probably sleeping.
Yeah, Bargolin is completely passed out, exhausted from his travels.
Very comfy beds. A nice rest if you guys haven't had
For
one in a
once.
while. Yeah, absolutely. So, you guys wake up, and for the first time in a while, it's nice. There's not a chill in the air like there's been this fall so far. I mean, it's probably in the low 60s, the sun's shining, not a cloud in the sky. Birds are chirping. Feels like a fresh start. A new beginning. You have some new friends joining your caravan. That was ice in my cup.
Black magic.
I'm out in that same area. I'm picturing just an opening in the woods, and I'm just practicing my martial arts with my staff. And
Very good, Danielson.
You're exhausted,
yep.
yet feel strangely at peace.
Piece of what?
You feel
I was going to say better.
you feel cleansed. You feel cleansed
Piece of
and
shit.
empowered. Like you know you are in control.
Do I still take an exhaustion point?
As I'm birth control?
I'll leave that up to you. You definitely didn't get the benefits of a full rest, but yeah, I'll leave that up to you if you want to take an exhaustion point.
No.
What the hell was that, dude?
Breakfast beer.
Hair of dog?
So,
Hair of sheep.
So as, I feel like, let's say I want to say I slept good, but I'm like probably one of the first ones up. Maybe the bartender's up. So I'm like looking, like not staring at the bartender. I'm just kind of like
really
looking, and I'm like
looking,
sharpening
yeah.
my knife, just like I'm dazed, you know,
can I help you?
like beer, blood more better.
This is one beer. It says 1 beer, 5 copper.
I give him the copper or whatever, and I give him like the pocket full of gold that I got from working the bar. Here, this is all yours too.
And he's like, "Wow, thank you!
Oh, you guys have a conscience.
Yeah.
This is so kind of you."
How much is in that pouch?
It is 1591 or 96. Sorry.
Of gold?
Yeah.
15.
He hasn't
Jesus
spent
Christ.
a dime, by the way, the entire campaign.
I just ran out to see how much gold you can build up.
Well, no, I have 12 gold pieces.
1596.
He has
Oh, wait a minute, I have-
1596 gold.
I had 12 gold pieces.
That's what I was
and
checking.
1 silver.
Oh my god.
I don't know why I know
Everything
where he's
that
storing
has
it.
been like paid for, Henny had picked up
Well,
the
Henny
tab
kept
on
it.
everything.
Or you saying the 12?
Yeah, the 12 is in the nature's pocket.
You can't find it. He's got it, but he doesn't know where it went.
I like to think he carries 2 gold in his eyes.
He doesn't do that. No.
Oh, someone should do the behind your ear to gruff with gold.
Oh my god.
He's digging at his ear for the rest of the trip.
Oh my god.
Cut his ears.
Oh, Jesus.
He's doing this to try to get
It's a bad idea. Don't do that.
So you guys wake up the next morning. You guys are invited to join the caravan and ride along on Bade's cart if you'd like to. Henya's making what, 10 gold per 10 day?
I think so.
I thought it was more than that, 15.
Because you were making 7, right?
I got it written down.
I think it was 10.75.
That's what I think it was.
Maybe that's what it was.
I can look it up too.
It was 80.
I think it was 80. I know it wasn't 80.
I'm pretty sure it was 10.
Was it a day or a week
Every
or
half
something?
day.
I might still have it, but I'm pretty sure it's 10.
Night was double. Time and a half.
On weekends. Unless you took a personal day.
Oh, man.
10 gold piece per 10 day.
Yeah.
So you guys are each getting 5 gold piece per 10 day. Which is what Gruff and Henny got. And you guys are still getting 7. Yep. This says 8.
Was it 8?
Yep.
Oh, I had
Should be 8.
I like the idea.
That's
that
all I had
Gruff's
written down
got
was
the
that.
whole
But
rich-
still wrong.
Like,
The dumb rich.
I might have said
I can
7
see it
at
now.
the
It's
time,
got
and I was saying 8, so.
freaking royal purple, like robe or the I don't know, cape or whatever, because purple back in the day, was expensive.
Royal.
And he's got like
Is that why it's royal purple?
yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It was purple was the hardest color to make.
Red was easy.
The more you know.
I think neon green was probably more difficult.
Because that didn't come around until the 70s.
I think glow in the dark was pretty much unheard of.
Yeah, all the
Color.
kings and queens in glow in the dark.
They're having raves and shit.
I got better!
Turn me into a newt.
Oh, it's better.
Okay, so yeah, you guys wake up in the next morning or finish your rigorous training, and it's a beautiful day. Everyone's high.
All right, yeah, man.
Everyone's spirits are high.
It's legal now.
The old giggly weed.
Ali might start going.
Babe's gonna friggin' die in the outhouse.
Oh.
Correction, it was on the floor of the outhouse.
With the balloon.
No, I think that really needs to happen.
We like him. Keep him around.
Oh,
He dies
This
on
is
the
young Bade.
No,
Young Bade,
he can
yeah.
die on the horse named Crapper.
I know, I thought it was really funny.
I just trying to figure out how he got there. Like a horse and crap. Man.
it was on Critical Role. It was they had a Critical Role had a horse named Crapper.
Yes. Yeah.
Water closet.
Yep. The old WC.
They say.
Okay. So,
Loaf.
What was the loop?
the caravan eventually gets going. Does anyone want to do anything specific? Have a conversation with anyone, or just enjoy the ride?
Probably figure out their backstory maybe, or probably do. They know them, I guess, for now.
So yeah, I mean, if you guys want to share some stories about each other, feel free. If you don't want to, say I'd rather not talk about my past. I don't mind either way.
At this time, Barglin really is skeptical of the caravan. Not sure of its mission. Could be being lied to again, especially about the riches. Damn it. So he doesn't share much about what's going on, about his past.
Dwarf down on his luck looking for riches.
Yeah.
Alright.
Looking for the lonely mountain.
You are very nice people. Letting me join. I was exiled from my home. 9 months past.
Get your gun! Andy, get your gun!
Aria! Stop it!
But Dad, they're in my car.
We appreciate the help. Like we said, on the way we may run into 40 thieves.
40 feet.
Just 40, you pansy.
Hey, what? Remember that one guy that was buried up to his neck?
Yeah.
What city was he saying that he was relatives were from? No. You remember? Is that coming
Daggerford, I
up?
think.
Or is that we already passed that?
I think Daggerford.
I just thought of that.
But, we do appreciate the help. And just keep an open eye for any types of dangers for Bade's cart.
I've been dodging them on this road.
Me on my feet of keen.
If we see any dangers, we'll be sure to return to sender.
Return the sender.
Oh, work that in, damn it.
Damn it, the beach of the punch.
Come on, man. Don't be cruel.
Jamie's making a mortal enemy.
Fuck Steve again! Oh, yeah. What's your middle name? Let me Steve.
Wow.
Yeah, but just Bade's a fair man. There's other carts. that if you need anything, they can gladly help.
And the money will be on time.
He's always paid his tab.
Usually I drink more than my tab.
I'm gonna take to the sky and just see if I can see it, if there's anything out before the caravan gets going.
Trying to look something up, but I can't find it.
Oh, pause.
That's okay. We're good. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. One more time.
No, you're fine. Before the caravan, I told Bay, I was like, before we get started, let me just scout out ahead really quick and make sure there's nothing out there.
All right, Ruby. I'd like that.
So I just fly up and
Make me a perception check.
Man, Rage is just one hunk of burning love.
My character's going to be Elvis. Oh, shit.
Woo-wee. After this ride, we're going to have peace in the valley.
So you don't see anything.
Yes.
What you doing?
My man.
You don't see anything dangerous, but what you do notice with the 20 is that the road here seems to be in better condition than basically what you've experienced here.
Anything in Michigan?
Your entire journey, yes. It's like Florida versus Michigan as far as roads go.
Or any
So, in
state.
other words, what you're saying is peace in the valley.
oh,
Fucking Alaska.
-1,
probably
so
got
19 actually.
19, still with a 19, yeah, you still notice that. But yeah, you don't see anything dangerous.
Okay. I'll go and report. Who's gonna be leading the?
Bait.
The horse.
It would be Akin.
Don't be acting them again.
Clay Akin? Where have you been?
I fly down and just let Atkin know.
Does he know it's Akin?
Oh,
Or just you know
I
it's
think
Akin?
only Henny knew.
yeah,
I think
100%.
only Henry knew it.
Did
So
you
it's
tell?
just some old guy.
Did you tell us in the tent? I didn't listen.
I didn't listen because it wasn't on audio, so I'd be. I don't know.
I never thought anybody could forget so much so fast without a severe blow to the head.
Because after I told everybody about, I thought maybe you told us.
See, I don't remember.
I think
truly
you
don't
did
remember.
because I know you were telling us something, and then because he came in, and you're like you missed the roll for.
That could be. I don't remember.
Your call.
I'm all shook up.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up. God damn. So many song titles.
I got him up over here.
We'll say you don't.
Do you
So you
really?
don't know him as Akin.
Okay.
But
What's his name?
you've been introduced to him as Boris Hammerfell.
Boris.
You gotta add
Boris is leading the pack.
Boris.
Ha! In Dagorfell. Boris named Akin.
In Soviet Daggerfell.
It's now or never. We gotta figure it out.
So I fly down to Boris, and Boris, I just scouted ahead, and the roads are clear and smooth.
Very good. Thank you. We will continue at pace. Come on, his name's Boris. You think I wasn't gonna use a Russian accent?
Oh, I can only dream.
We'll go my way.
Boris, yeah.
My way.
The caravan starts.
Boris, very bullheaded.
Are you driving right now?
Sure. I'm going my way.
Go my own way. Oh, that's not that.
That's in that
I
song.
did it my way.
Love my way.
Look at this guy.
You know, I know who Elvis is, but
I don't know. Same thing. Like I know, maybe 3 songs.
Same.
that's
yeah.
what I mean. Like,
I got the list right here.
That's like my era, big time.
There's gonna be a biopic on him in like a year, so
There's what?
there's a biopic in the works.
Is
I
there?
think they cast him, didn't
Isn't there a
I
biopic
didn't
for
know- I didn't
in the
know
works
I
for
think they
literally
still
every musician from the?
Well, Judy Garland is the big one coming up in the fall. Judy Garland, it's Judy. Oh, I can't wait. Renee Zellweger, holy fuck, I can't wait to see that one.
No,
Oh shit!
the one if I was straight. Oh yeah.
I'm sure my wife will get into that one.
I don't know. If it's anything like the Queen one, I'm all for it. It was really good.
Queen was awesome.
No.
So
All I know is she drank so much black velvet they gave her a black velvet.
We're driving.
that continues just fine. Day is uneventful. You guys joke around a bit, get to know each other a little bit better. Maybe not necessarily share personal information about each other, but just learn about each other's personalities. And
Gruff had mole on his butt.
Yeah, we know.
that
do you
seems
make
like
of
something
this?
he would tell you right away.
Oh yeah.
Not everybody reveals personal
Everybody would know
information.
how big his junk is because it's always out. I mean, it's just, dude. He's
Put it away.
Well, apparently,
And you don't wear briefs. You don't wear briefs.
apparently John wants your junk to be out all the time.
It always is. It's wearing a kilt.
That's all
Come
you
on.
think
That's-
about.
Believe me, I know it's always out. I got my eye on it.
So
Be cruel, man.
the day is uneventful. And Etrigan, you've been the one kind of closest trying to peer in and notice things going on with the cult. And the closer we get to Waterdeep, it seems like things have calmed down, gotten less tense. Like everyone's kind of just like staying to their own devices, not really moving out about other caravans. Staying focused on the task. We're almost there. We need to get there without anything happening. So that day and night goes by uneventful. Day 36, Ukatar the 8th. Earlier in the morning, the caravan arrives in Daggerford. Caravan says, we're going to load stuff up. You got a few hours. Be back on the caravan. We're moving out.
Where at?
Daggerford, where Ali and Balgaran?
Bargalan.
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 Said they came from. And we'll take
people
a
here
pee
suck.
break there.
Jeez, I gotta take a leak so bad I can taste it.
Bell knew that.
According to your brother, you don't. I do.
Alright, we're back. Okay, so you guys are riding Daggerford. You have a couple hours before the caravan leaves to explore if you'd like. Daggerford's just a town that lays along the Shiny River. And located in the Western Heartlands. It's a walled town, smaller population, under 1,000, and it's got a number of outlying hamlets, farms, estates.
Oh, Hamlet!
That brings its population up to probably double that.
He said steaks.
This town's been strategically placed along the tradeway, which you guys are taking north, to try to bring more wealth and prosperity to it.
The wagon broke down and they made it a
And
town.
the town's been fortified by the local duke's dwarven-built castle.
The metaphor?
Duke,
Earl.
And dwarves know how to build.
Yeah, we do. Especially reputation.
So, depending on what you guys heard from the caravan, and probably you guys, if you guys had been there for more than a day or something, it's not hard to see that this town is nowhere near the size of Waterdeep, but it strives to be the next Waterdeep. It wants to be Waterdeep.
He wants to be deeper in riches.
So,
I don't know what you guys are doing, but as long as I get to watch.
what does everyone
Austin's being weird over here. This guy is always being weird.
$20 gets you a video camera.
Sorry, recording.
Ali, could you maybe show us around town? Are you familiar with any good shops here?
Come on, oh, Ollie. You know what I mean?
The people suck. Not friendly.
The people are not friendly here.
Not to me.
Oh, we don't. Well, look at us. We have a dragonborn, a human, a dwarf.
What do you mean by that?
I was dragged
Where
when I
he-
was born.
We're a unique group of looking people, and if they don't accept you, I'm scared on what they're gonna say about us.
You calling Gruff unique?
You're a big man.
You notice.
You simple man.
He's a simple man.
Mama told me.
Yeah.
I'd like to go see if I could find maybe some new shoes, boots.
Blue suede.
Oh,
That was mine.
Oh, the shoes are blue suede.
I got plenty of those. 40 pairs.
maybe get some new rations.
Maybe a sequins jumpsuit.
Some more rations and some clothing.
Hurry up!
Would you kindly shut your noise hole?
That was really good. Damn it.
Dang.
It's a kids friendly show.
Sorry.
What the heck was that?
I got the drops!
That's not the
He
song.
didn't tell you this was party town?
What the hell's going on here?
I'm trying to find that old song.
What old song?
Old Ali or whatever song.
Yeah, we think you made it up. We're pretty sure you did.
No!
It doesn't exist.
Never.
Okay, so you, talking to Ali, he gathered a couple shopkeepers that might be of interest to you guys, that were at least seemed friendlier to you. Probably wouldn't recommend anyone who wasn't. Walton's Scriptorium, which is owned by a halfling, a male halfling, who was a retired adventurer. And then there is a shop known as Naiden's Marvelous Oddities, and she is an agreeable female gnome. And then one known as Lava and Mary's Arsenal, which is an old female half-orc. And this is kind of like on the poorer side of town, where it seems like the lesser races, what humans would look at as lesser races, not actual lesser
That's
races.
orcism. You should take that back.
I do. I take it back. Very much.
We're fucking half work.
So, but those are basically the only three options in town. So you
It's an
have
orcus.
the weaponsmith, the scribe, and the trader.
Traitor. Fucking traitor.
Stay away from him. He'll stab me in the back.
So the scribe.
Okay, want to go to the scribe?
Sure.
Okay. Does just Etrigan want to go, or does anyone want to go with him?
I'm gonna see if I can find some shops if you guys want to tag along.
I'll tag along.
Sure.
Nothing else to do. Gruff?
Gruff like Girl Scout cookies. Gruff, want to tag along?
Why don't you give me an inspiration?
Gruff don't have any. DM don't hand them out.
Jobson? What does Oryx want to do?
I'll follow. I was trying to find something that's long, but I can't find it.
It's fine.
I will follow you.
Okay, so as Ali takes you guys to what he knows as the scribe, so the three shops in this location for non-humans, for lack of a better term, these buildings are all kind of exotic shaped, and they don't look normal. They're not your normal typical buildings. Like, they're kind of
They made
haphazardly
them that
thrown
big.
together. And this particular shop is a 2-story half-timbered building with carved wooden doors and tall elf-wrought wooden shelves, which is odd, considering it's run by a halfling. It's well lit by glowing gemstones that are set into the ceiling.
Oh, fuck yeah.
This place is a gem.
It's right up your alley.
Yep.
So as you guys walk in, you see pop up from behind the counter. Hey, how can I help you boys? The name's Walton.
There's the man.
Hey, how you doing?
Older halfling, big old mutton chops, kind of balding on top, big puffy gray hair on the sides.
You always do.
Mutton chops remind me of Bade.
We just
Dog
arrived in the
chops.
city. We're just, walking around, seeing what kind of shops there are. What exactly do you sell here?
Yeah.
I bet it's pirates.
This is here, Walton's Scriptorium. I sell scrolls,
Bowls.
mostly just scrolls, yeah.
Scrolls and moles.
What's your most unique scroll you got?
My most unique scroll. Don't have much in stock right now. Only have 9 scrolls, but very interesting. Scrolls are hard to come by, fool. And he says, but my favorite would probably be the Control Wind scroll.
I can control my wind right now.
Oh, Ice Storm. That's pretty good, too.
What?
It's winter, so isn't there going to be an ice?
What better time to control the winds and the ice, you fool?
Scrolls are one-time use, correct?
Yeah, scrolls are one-time use, or they can be used to learn the spell yourself if you're capable, of course.
How do you know if you're capable? If you're a wizard?
Class features.
Yeah, you have to be able to. Your class has to be able to learn the feature.
Show us
But
your
even
features.
if it can't, you can still use the scroll.
Here's my features. Wait a minute, that's profile.
What's a typical price for a control wind and ice storm?
1,125 gold pieces each.
We have 1,500 food.
And what you notice,
Bargain.
Bargalan. I keep wanting to say Balgaran.
Or Gruff.
Bargalan.
Burger.
All right.
Burger.
He's got like in a case, like in the center of the shop. You see like a collection of exotic coins and trinkets. That like inset with certain gems and stuff like that in the center of the shop, and that kind of draws your eye.
Aye, you little half person. What's with this?
You're like 4 inches taller.
The beard that
Right.
makes me 8 feet.
Agreed.
What's with this interesting collection here of coins and trinkets?
That there's my personal collection.
What's the price on your personal collection?
Oh, it's not for sale.
Oh, fuck me.
I guess everything has its price, but no offense, but you don't look like you got it.
I don't.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah. Well, feel free to look, though. It's my pride and joy.
I'll stare.
What's your name, Bob Marley? Because this place be gemmin'.
It's Walton. It's right on the name.
That's all I got.
What is it? What's his name?
Nobody like
Walton.
That's the people who founded Walmart.
This guy's gonna rule the world then.
He starts with 9 scrolls.
This looks cheap and chintzy.
Until some dude named Amazon comes along.
What the hell country was this shit made in?
So, do you want me to list off the spell scrolls he has?
Yeah.
So anyone who's interested, he's got a spell
son.
of Crushing
Amen,
Despair,
son.
Summon Monster 4,
Amen, son.
Gentle Repose, Heroism, Magic Missile, Silent Image, Ray of Enfeeblement, Control Winds, Ice Storm, Transmute Mud to Rock, Fire Seeds, Transmute Metal to Wood, Reverse Gravity, Eagle's Splendor, Status, Summon Nature's Ally, Summon Monster, and Golem Manual, which isn't a spell particular, but it teaches you how to build a golem. Which you definitely don't want to know
gravity.
anymore.
That'd be kind of cool.
That was a lot.
There's only 9.
Well, that's not like split up into.
The metal to wood.
Oh man, I read those wrong. So these scrolls contain certain, like some of them contain a certain amount of spells.
Oh.
So in the arcane scroll the first arcane scroll contains crushing despair and summon monster.
Okay.
The second arcane scroll contains gentle repose. The third arcane scroll contains heroism. The fourth arcane scroll contains magic missile and silent image. The fifth arcane scroll contains rave enfeeblement. The sixth scroll is a divine scroll, and that contains control, winds, ice storm, transmute metal to rock, fire seeds, transmute metal to wood, reverse gravity. Yeah, and that's a lot. You can't afford that. The seventh is a divine scroll, eagle splendor, status, and summon nature's ally. I think these are Pathfinder spells. We'll work something out. And the eighth scroll is a divine scroll that contains summon monster 2, and the ninth is a golem manual.
How much for that gentle repose?
375 gold.
What's that one? What's that do? I mean,
Gentle repose is
it brings you back to life.
a 5th edition spell. I think it keeps a corpse from decaying.
Oh.
Take away the corpse or other remains for the duration. Turn is protected from decay and can't become undead. Also effectively extends the time limit of raising targets from the dead.
Basically, you can't make zombies.
Correct.
What about that magic missile?
The arcane scroll that contains magic missile and silent image is only 50 gold.
What's the silent image? Just makes a second you, basically.
Can be anything.
I'm guessing that, so we're gonna do that. Did I say silent image? I meant.
This guy doesn't even know he has.
It is a spell. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's a spell.
You create the image of an object, creature, or some other visible phenomenon that is no larger than a 15-foot cube. The image appears at a spot within range and lasts for the duration. The image is clearly visible. It isn't accompanied by sound, smell, or other sensory effects. There's more to it, but that's all you know, just based on that.
Okay.
What about this golem manual? It seems interesting.
Yes, it's very nice.
It's very nice! This tome was written by the elves of the arcane city of Typre, long lost to the ages now. Not only is it worth the spells contained within, but it's also a historical artifact. 35,000 gold.
No shit.
I take 2.
I just have the one.
That way, no way you only have 9.
I call this the school of retirement.
Scroll of retirement. That was good.
And a scroll that has the heroism.
375 gold.
And what does that do?
I don't know.
Makes you a hero for an hour. Yay!
A willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns. When the spell ends, the target loses any remaining temporary hit points.
How many? Oh, any temporary.
Yep. But it gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns.
So if you don't get hit, you keep so there's 5. You keep adding 5.
Well, even if you keep getting hit,
Yeah, if you keep getting hit, you get 5 the next round. You essentially want to be getting hit because
So
you're going to always get temporary hit points.
If you don't get hit, but you still
It
get
doesn't
them.
stay.
Yeah, but you can only have a max. Like, let's say your spellcasting modifier is 5. You can't go above 5 temporary hit points.
You said 350?
375.
I call bullshit on that one. Just kidding. He keeps getting hit, but he doesn't fall down. And he gets up again.
If I take 2 scrolls,
I'm never gonna keep him down.
magic missile and the heroism, can we work out some kind of deal?
We could probably do that. Let's say a 25 gold piece discount for 400 total.
You're scrolling all you're buying.
Yeah, I think that's acceptable. Dracula, let me borrow 106 gold.
I think Gruff might have that.
Nope.
You don't know I have it.
Nope.
I don't have that kind of money.
Do you have 106 gold?
Probably not. I bought all this shit I got down now.
I'm not gonna look at my character sheet.
You don't?
I don't know. I forgot to update that in a while. I haven't bought anything, so.
You don't keep track of your gold?
This guy.
I'm very interested. Let me discuss with my party if we can afford that.
A 5.
He says, very well, take your time. I don't close until dark. And you don't have until dark. The caravan will be leaving, but you definitely have some time. You can go check out the other shops while you mull on it if you'd like to.
Appreciate that. I will return.
Very well.
Remind us of the shops.
The other two are Ninen's Marvelous Odysseys, which is just like a general store, trader. And then there's a weaponsmith, Lava and Mary's Arsenal.
Who wants to go check out the general store? Aye.
Yeah, I need to get some rations anyway.
If they got beer there. Oh, aye. Oh.
I have a beer cart.
You got to buy the beer before you can drink it.
Oh, Gruff Rich.
Okay.
Gruff have a lot of money. Right?
Has anyone thought of relieving Gruff of some of that money that he won't know?
Gruff relieved himself an hour ago. He good.
Yes, we know. We've seen it.
Man, he really watches your junk.
Oh my god.
I don't think he's bashful. I think he just
Gotta pee.
gotta pee.
And then just squats in the middle of the road.
Kind of like Forrest Gump. I got to go pee, and he just goes.
Lifts his flap.
I don't even think he does that. I think he just goes like a horse. And just...
Gruff not bashful. Gruff not even dwarf. He's got dum-dum. Which one you, Sneezy? Doc?
Look at the beard again.
Doc?
You want some of this?
Gruff like beard.
You like beard?
Beard. Yes. Gruff want another beard.
I can just go to the. Get on the short bus.
Shortcut.
What an insult!
Gruff need be on short carriage.
I'm gonna go buy some vegetables.
That's how you,
at the general
the
store.
carriages you went to
Okay,
school
man.
in.
Yeah, they
Is it a
do.
big one or a little one?
Absolutely.
Cool.
So they have all pretty much your general goods that you'd want. They also have a few other things. Like there's some plate mail. I'm only basically going to list off things you can actually possibly afford.
Yeah.
Potion of invisibility they have. Potion of resist cold. That could come in handy going north. And that's about all the magic stuff she has that you guys can afford.
What's the most expensive they have?
The most expensive thing she has is
So I'm gonna picture these probably don't have prices.
an Ifriti bottle.
A what?
An Ifrit bottle. Which is a bottle that contains a genie.
Ooh, demon.
It's 145,000 gold.
I've been like, hey, how much is this?
145,000 gold.
I think you should label this shit.
It's sitting like next to the oranges.
Yeah, it's like.
I'm gonna fill my bag with rations and get some beets and carrots and.
Okay, so you fill it with 10 days of rations, some additional beets, carrots. We'll say 5 gold. Fill your water and wine skins. That's the top off if anyone wants to do that.
How much is the wine?
How good of wine do you want?
Very fine. Very
I have
fine.
9 gold.
You could afford a mid-range wine. That'd be 5 gold, or you could afford a few crappy wines for 5 gold.
It's a nice wine.
Oh yeah,
How much
that's
was
better
the
than
wine?
that.
5 gold.
I think we're gonna have to have an intervention.
Yeah, no shit. Mr. Snobby Snob over there. I can just imagine him drinking with his pinky out.
How do you drink it? Straight out of the bottle?
In my wine skin.
In your wineskin?
Keep in mind, a wineskin only holds like half a bottle.
Oh no, please don't pour me in more.
I mean, you're buying bottles.
I drink half of it now.
The wineskin.
Okay. No. Well, I assume you have as much to carry as much as you buy.
Okay.
You want to fill like just a wineskin, a gold.
Put me away, it's too hot outside.
I'll get it, the second one. And
Okay.
fill it.
It's a wineskin. It's a wine.
All right. Anyone else need anything from the general store?
Just general goods. Good. Good.
So, the last place is a weaponsmith. And, it's run by a female half-orc named Lava.
What?
Female half-orc named Lava.
Lava?
Lava.
Oh, she sounds hot.
Her last name Lamb. Lamb.
And she has basically every type of generic and basic weapon you'd want, as well as a few magic items, but they're pretty expensive. Like 2,000 plus gold. One of the bastard swords is pretty fucking cool, though.
Bastard.
Yeah. So, bastard sword, +1 weapon, sheds light, and foes slain by this weapon dissolve into a pool of blood.
Created out of wedlock.
That's what I was gonna say. You bastard! That's what you yell as you hit him with it.
That's a bastard sword. Jon Snow's sword is a bastard sword.
Because he's a son of, it's a sword for a bastard. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, it totally is. I didn't even make that connection.
Duh.
Yeah.
Leave him alone!
I just.
Brain explode!
Jon Snow wasn't actually a bastard. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Jesus Christ wasn't either.
Everybody knows that.
Maybe.
You want to go back and buy a scroll? Or no?
Yeah. Gruff, could I use some of your gold to buy some magic paper?
I mean, use paper and white outhouse.
Magic paper? What are you, stupid? Why'd you buy something useful like chair?
Not a door, though, right?
You can make a chair with minor image.
Oh, I can. With magic paper, I can make chairs like this. And make a chair.
Is it comfy? Gruff sit.
Fall right through it.
Ugh! Magic paper dumb. Gruff give you. Gruff have hundreds of money. And he puts out his change that he has.
It's 12 gold.
And 1 silver.
Well, you keep that.
Make up your mind.
Thank you for letting me use your gold. You can hold on to that one.
You didn't use it. Whatever.
Whatever.
Stuffs it back into his kilt.
Nature's wallet.
Wait, where exactly do you stick it?
Nature's wallet.
I'm sure he's got a pouch.
Between his cheeks.
Is it more of a pouch or more of a sack?
Well, I imagine, you know. How I thought you were being serious.
That's even better.
That was strangely arousing.
Which pouch is hairier?
Yes, I want to go back and buy those two.
Gruff Manscape.
400 gold. Get a scroll of heroism.
What's all in that one?
Just heroism.
Oh, just heroism?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you get a scroll that contains magic missile and silent image. And you can use those as one-time uses that are instant as a bonus action, or you can read them and learn the spells if your class is capable.
How classy are you?
Well, I did magic missile now, so I did. No.
So you wouldn't need it. And he already bought it.
Yeah, that's fine.
What? Yeah, because once you use it, either learn it or use it,
It's gone.
it burns
It's
up.
piece of paper. Now, can you reuse that piece of paper to write down a new scroll?
It literally burns up.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a James Bond type thing. Once you learn a new mission, it burns up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I cannot learn any of those.
As of yet, or
I'm not only a wizard and sorcerer and something else for.
Okay. So, after all that, the caravan's ready to leave. Is there any last minute things anyone wants to
I
do?
think a Folger's Knight is part wizard, right? I use the wizard.
I don't know if you can or not.
Huh?
I don't know if you can or not.
Sell to him for 450.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
I'm just teasing.
1485 0. Okay.
Do you guys need to go anywhere else?
Bathroom.
Outside!
Do I see an outhouse anywhere?
He just picks a wall.
In the store or outside the store?
Well, I guess outside.
At least there's that.
2 feet from the door.
Right outside the window.
The wall to ceiling window.
I can see like he's got the kilt in his teeth.
No, if I look for one of those gems, I'll
No.
What?
So he's got the kilt in his teeth. Like as he's peeing.
That'll work.
Fire explosion.
Good idea.
Kevin.
Wrong kind of explosion.
When he goes pee, he has the kilt in his teeth. As he pees.
It's pretty fantastic, actually.
Wow.
Okay. So, back on the road. Another uneventful night, or well, not an uneventful night. You're in Daggerford, but eventually after that you get on the road. You make it another couple miles out of town, and then you guys rest. You wake up the next morning, and as you guys get ready for breakfast, everyone make me an insight check.
Inside what check?
So what?
Roll a 20.
Huh?
Roll a 20.
That's great.
And then insight. And 0.
I got a nice 7.
5.
17.
16.
13.
Gruff.
What did you get?
7.
Oh.
So, all of you notice, except Ollie, and you because you're new to the caravan. So all of you that aren't new to the caravan, notice that there's a gnome who also recently joined the caravan. That kind of shows interest in a human who joined at the same time, who was welcomed aboard one of the cult wagons as a passenger. You guys have successfully, at least what you think, you're pretty sure you've identified all of the cult wagons. And you notice that this gnome is making friends with one of the humans who is part of one of those wagons.
No one. Barely.
They aren't together, but during stops, the gnome will often slide up near enough to overhear anything that the human might say. And she's also been spotted hovering near the cult wagons when the cultists are busy with tasks other than guarding the wagons that closely. Etrigan and Gruff, You guys both notice that the gnome shows an interest in you guys.
Oh, here we go again.
Throughout since she's joined, she's kind of spoken to several of you, asking what seemed like innocuous questions, commenting on the weather, and she leaves the impression of being someone who flawlessly takes in every detail about the people in her surroundings. So it's kind of hard to tell if she's actually taking an interest in you or if she does this to everybody.
I don't think she's that into you.
So maybe it's not that she's paying attention to the cult wagon. Maybe it's that she just does this to everyone. But Gruff, you really
oh my god,
lock your attention into this gnome, and you notice both. You notice that she's watching you, but you notice that she's aware that you guys have been watching her as well. What a Gruff would choose to do with that information, hard to say.
So he knows that she's aware of him watching her.
He's watching her.
This is confusing for me.
Gruff knows that she knows you've been watching.
You've been staring at her while she's staring at you. And she's going pee with the kill in his mouth.
Edgy. Yeah, I think I'm busted.
What do you mean?
Me watch young little girl, and me
That
think
sounds horrible.
she knows of me watching. Yeah, let me retcon that.
That's so fucking bad right now.
I'm gonna retcon that. Little weird looking creature.
There you go.
Me know that she know that me know she's watching me, or you know what I mean. You know him. You know
Gruff,
what
I really
mean?
don't.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I'm saying?
You know.
I think I can pick up on what you're saying.
She's being suspicious of you being suspicious
Make
of
me
her.
a general intelligence check to understand what Gruff just said.
Can I? Cause, I mean, I know he's talking to him, but would we be in the group? Or,
With disadvantage.
5
Whatever your intelligence modifier is.
intelligence plus 6.
6. Yeah, kind of hard to get an idea of what Gruff is actually trying to tell you.
Gruff, I want to understand you, but I'm having a hard time.
Gruff need to work with smarter people. So frustrating to be around dum-dums all the time.
Oh my god.
we're rolling so good.
Gruff, aware of disgusting small creature with pointy ears and long hair. But Gruff, pretty sure, small, weird-looking creature know of this. Do you know what I saying? Roll intelligence check.
That's meta.
16.
Yeah, you finally get what Gruff's been trying to tell you for half a day.
I want a picture of this as like them just sitting at a table going, "What the hell?" And his shit.
Yeah, everyone's trying to like, what are you saying?
I don't know if you have hair or not, but I just see it like getting longer as you just sit, the two of you sit there all day.
Well, let's go talk to her.
What?
Let's go introduce ourselves.
We'll talk to her.
Well, let's just go find out her name.
You understand. You get it.
Just talk. No smash.
Throw her to the other club.
He said no smash.
Gruff don't want to punish her.
Oh my god.
I just want to hurt her. I don't want to kill her.
Can we approach her?
Sure. Yeah, so how do you guys approach? Who approaches?
Gruff and I?
Well, that's how you walk all the time.
Everyone hears
so.
you from
That's
a
what I'm
mile
saying.
away. Yeah, exactly. She kind of seems
There's puddles like
shocked that
Jurassic
you guys
Park
are
that-
walking toward her, but she puts a smile on her face, and she says,
Oh. What does she use a scroll for that or something? I put a smile on.
"What?"
What the fuck are we talking about?
Like she had it in her pouch or something?
Here,
She
take
put a
this
smile
back.
on?
No, she just smiles
Oh.
as you guys are approaching her.
Oh.
She's a hot on you. She wants to gnome your
Who
business.
is? Who is?
I just wanted to come over and introduce
Is
us.
she like waist height? Waist height to you?
We're from.
Perfect.
Flathead?
What's her
Her name's in table.
What's his name? Not the card owner.
So
We
she,
we are from Baines.
she puts a smile on her face. And, she's like, "Oh, right. I've seen you guys around." She says, "How have you been?"
Good. We noticed your face looks a little new around here. We
Oh,
wanted to
yeah,
introduce ourselves.
Just joined like 10 days ago or so. So heading up to Waterdeep. Can't wait to see what I find up there.
Well, I'm Etrigan.
Deep water.
This handsome young man is Gruff.
Oh,
And me.
well, Etrigan, Gruff, nice to meet you. I'm Nema.
Are you staying on any particular cart, or are you just walking alongside?
She says, sorry, not Nema, Jamna.
You mean
Jamna.
No.
Jamna.
None your business.
She says, I've just been kind of walking along with all the carts. I don't really belong to any. Just set up my own tent, do my own thing, just kind of hang out. So it's been nice so far.
I hang out with my wango.
We acquired some new
Gemma?
party members as well. So welcome to the caravan.
Well, hey, thanks, Etrigan.
Yeah. We just kind of took it upon ourselves, my little group back there. I don't know if you've noticed them, but you know, we try to just keep an eye out for everybody and be safe. So we're not looking for any trouble within the caravan or.
She says, oh no, I wouldn't want any trouble, not at all.
Well, welcome. And
Gemma?
Jamna.
Jam.
stay safe. Gruff, do you want to say anything?
Gruff. Like. Food.
Me too, Gruff.
We got a lot in common.
Already making friends.
Yeah. I made friend once.
She responds.
Who you travel with?
Just myself. Me, myself, and I.
Oh, that seems suspicious.
Yeah? Why?
Did I say that out loud?
Did you say it out loud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just confused.
Yeah, you did.
Oh. Me meant to just not say out loud.
Jamna kind of, like, not closely, but still, like, leading toward you. Is he okay?
He's yeah. He likes his food and his drink, and takes a little bit to understand, but he means well.
Well, good.
Short of a six-pack.
Why are you so short?
I'm a gnome.
You have weird ears.
I'm a gnome.
I don't know what that means.
It's a type of person. I'm gnomish.
What's a person?
You're a person.
I am?
Yeah.
What kind of person am I?
You're a human person.
Is that good?
That's very good.
Yeah, I'm good.
And it's good that I'm a gnome.
Another thing in common.
Good.
You're both persons.
Yeah, you human person too.
Yeah, exactly.
He reddish human person.
Yeah, he's a tiefling person.
Tiefling.
Okay.
Okay. Gruff's never stopped to think about the implications of what type of people he travels with.
Well,
You mean I don't look like that?
You mean I'm white?
Nah, he would have saw his reflection. He tried fishing once.
Oh, that's true.
I remember that.
We're on the boat.
Oh, that too.
Well, welcome.
We're on
Thanks, Etrigan.
Where you going?
Going up to Waterdeep.
What for?
Just to hopefully find some new adventures.
That sounds strangely suspicious.
But everything's suspicious.
That it is, depending on how you look at things.
I know that you know that I know that you're watching me, right? I know that you know I'm watching you, right?
Touching me, touching
Are you
me.
making it a point to just watch our party? I guess.
But she says, I guess I haven't really been trying to pay attention to anyone in particular. I just like to keep an eye on my surroundings. I've been ambushed a couple times on my own, and I guess it's just a peculiar habit, I guess.
Oh, Gruff,
Like
Gruff
to stay
bodyguard.
safe.
Gruff keep you safe.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that, Gruff.
Yeah,
It's been very nice meeting you.
yeah, of course.
And the caravans slowed down and started to stop for the night. And she's like, well, I'm pretty exhausted. She's like, so I'm going to set up my tent. Is there anything else you guys need?
Oh, me set up tent.
Yeah. Tents are great. Keep the rain off.
Yeah,
Keep
Gruff
the
know
cold
how
out.
to pitch a tent.
I'm sure you do.
Well, of course.
I pitched a tent with 2 women before.
They tried to eat me.
You didn't know that. They played it off me like.
Try and set her up for 10.
You always
He's gonna watch
her.
over her.
She's you're gonna help me.
Gruff
okay.
said, Gruff keep you safe. Don't want you to get bushed again. Bushwhacked.
What?
Whacked off.
When was I bush?
What you say?
Gruff, I can get it.
Ambooed.
I can get it myself.
Oh, Gruff watch.
She can maintain
I don't want Gruff to watch.
She can maintain her own bush.
Let's go set up our own tent, Gruff. Borix probably needs some help.
Me and Etchy will go pitch a tent.
Well, I'll see you guys around soon, I'm sure.
Mm.
I'm gonna just try to make it a point to keep an eye on her.
Okay. All right. And she kind of watches you guys leave over her shoulder. She does go back to putting up her tent. But you guys, so over the next few hours, you guys definitely catching each other's glances.
Oh, yeah.
You like wink at her or something, or
Make eye contact every once in a while. And we both like, oh, we didn't even... I was looking over here.
The journey continues.
Along the road, is it wooded on each side?
For the most part, after Daggerford, it gets more sparsely wooded, but it's still pretty heavily wooded for the most part. Like this, if not, it's rocky, and I wouldn't say mountainous, but craggy, I guess would be a good term for it. It's not, it's not sprawling mountains or anything, but it's not, the road is basically cut through the wilderness. There's very few, like, sprawling plains. It's either
it's kind
forest.
of like a minal roll, or just kind of.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. If there's rocky terrain, it's cut right through it. If there's a forest, it's cut right through it.
Well, travel path, basically.
Yeah. Yep.
The King's Road.
So yeah, the next day passes uneventfully, like I said, except for, again, you guys keep catching glances of Jamna watching you. But you also catch glimpses of her watching other people. So you have a really hard time telling if it is her watching you or really she does just watch everyone intentfully.
No, she knows.
Again, the next day, you might have a couple interactions with some other people, maybe. But the cultists definitely try to keep their bait. Absolutely, all right. But the cultists especially kind of try to keep their distance, even from you, who they seem to trust. But they're just not talking to anyone. Like they're kind of keeping at bay.
You're probably
keeping
distracted, too.
focused on the journey. And you guys are getting pretty close. I mean,
How
you're
many
probably,
days out do you think we are?
everyone keeps talking. You're probably 4 or 5 days out from Waterdeep.
And that was their end goal, isn't it? Was Waterdeep?
Yep. Yep. So, just as you guys are sitting down for your morning meal,
It's gotta be by close.
you guys kind of you sit down, go to some gruel's been made by Bade, and Bade's made typically like the caravans. They'll take turns making like a big patch of or a big pot of either a scrambled eggs or gruel or stew or something like that for each of the meals, and everyone kind of takes turns. It's easier to make a whole batch than everyone make their own food every night. So Jenna actually comes up to you guys just as you guys are sitting down for your morning meal, and you kind of see her glance around, and she doesn't really say anything at first. And the next thing you know, she sits down right in between Etrigan and Gruff. She takes a dagger out and she flips it up and she stabs it into your porridge. And she starts fishing around, pokes through your oatmeal with the blade of her dagger, and she lifts it out and shows you. She says, she spins the dagger back around, and you see like a little, like a tiny bead stuck on the end of her dagger. She glances over her shoulder toward where the cultists are eating their breakfast at, and she says, "It's a sliver of bone, curled in a circle so you can swallow it in a mouthful of gruel without noticing. Once eaten, it slowly uncurls inside you, exposing needle points that pierce your guts and kill you slowly. I suspect they're in all your breakfasts." She gets up. She starts to walk away. She says, "Let's talk this evening."
Nobody gives Gruff a boner.
Oryx, did you just see that?
Yes, you did.
He's right there.
I got an 18, so 19.
Yes, you saw it.
Yeah.
Like, did Ali and Bardo?
You guys were all sitting around that table. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
we're all there, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we all saw it.
Anybody want to switch with me?
Yeah, don't eat that.
What do you think, Ali?
I don't know. I don't know these people.
Okay, give me that. Gruff it. It's poison. It's poison.
It's dog. It's dog.
Hey, button!
He throws it on Oryx.
Oh, fucker. I throw mine back at him.
Girls dripping down Oryx and Gruff.
This is gruelish.
Yeah, go ahead. Does anyone else need to take a break?
I'm good.
Hurry up.
You're fine, Jordan. Don't worry about it.
Did Bade make this?
I don't know where this came from.
Bade made this.
Well, let's go. I'm going to dump all of our bowls on the ground and see if I can find another.
Who's bait
So
again?
you kind of pick through it.
Yeah.
Make me an investigation check.
Who's bait again?
He's
Oh,
your guys'
Our
caravan rider. Yeah. You made it for everybody.
Can I do an investigation? Or is it
20. Not natural.
So you find several small lumps that you think might be bone slivers. But, I mean, from what you can tell, they might just as easily be oat husks, sawdust, or insect eggs. You don't really know, you know what I mean? You're not positive. But you do notice, as you're kind of digging through these, as you pour your oatmeal out, you definitely notice that two of the cultists keep looking in your direction. But they appear to be hiding their interest.
Is it one of the same guys that's been watching me for, like...
Yes. It is.
Should we go ask Bade if he knew this was in there? We don't want him to eat this either.
Why would
I mean, would he be sitting around with us?
Babe?
Yeah.
We'll say he was serving other people
Okay.
when you guys sat down to eat.
But who's to say that...
I'm not saying that Bade put it in there, but maybe someone, while Bade was making this food, someone slipped something in there.
Well, you're good with
And
spells.
so this is another interesting tidbit. So like, Bade had you guys are in his caravan. Bade had prepared your guys' bowls and set them at his it's got like a little table that folds down off the back of his caravan that you guys sit at, and he already had your bowls already sitting out waiting since it was on your table. So there's a possibility that someone else would have had the opportunity to slip something in your bowls as well.
No!
But there's also the possibility that Bade could have done it to the entire caravan.
Or like you said, though, we don't know exactly what we're looking at on the rest of the stuff. It could have been it was on her knife. I don't know in the distance.
Orcs. The one guy that was following you or watching you, I kind of see him peeking over here, but kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they could have had something to do with this?
Orcs?
No orcs.
Oh.
Where?
Yeah.
Ever vigilant.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm thinking.
Well, I just don't want anyone else to get hurt.
Well, I know, because I know you've been talking with the cultists and stuff like that. So why would they want to try to kill us if we've been befriending them a little bit?
I don't know. Maybe they know something more than they're leading on.
Who are these people?
You ever heard of the Cult of the Dragon?
No.
It's a group that's trying to bring back a terrible, terrible dragon. Legend says it's 6-headed or 5-headed? 5-headed dragon. And she's been banished and they're trying to bring her back.
Holly, we need to fill you in on some stuff. Are you going to be with us? Are you... We're on a... I'm going to do a perception check, make sure no one's listening or looking.
Okay.
We're on for a mission from God.
16, perception, 16, 17, 19.
You don't notice anyone watching, except Janda. But she seems to be far enough away that she couldn't hear you.
She's totally into this.
Bargland.
She said that we need to talk with her tonight.
Holly, I'm going to stage whisper, I'm going to talk louder, but we're on a secret mission where, as Oryx was telling you, we're here to uncover party members called cultists. They're here, they're part of a horde of the dragons, and they want to, as Oryx was saying, resurrect a dragon, and a lot of these people are trying to bring this dragon back to pretty much take over the world.
How would they do this?
With a lot of these guys, they're going to bring dragons together with gold and gems and jewels. And
Gold and gems. Jewels.
I picture him kind of like still kind of drools.
Perhaps the rumors I heard of this land were true. Dangerous, but lucrative.
Yeah, I don't know all of the stories, but I know that this cultist group is not good. And we're here to fight against them.
How did they amass this wealth?
They steal it from villages, I believe.
We're come from a town called Greenest that we're supposed to find the gold that came from Greenest. We still haven't found it because we haven't really. There's too many people to just break into a cart.
So we're
And the guy
actually
with the sleight of hand is no longer.
we're kind of working undercover, essentially. Bay doesn't know anything about this, and we've actually befriended some of the cultist groups, and some of them may be watching or listening now, so I don't want to get much into it right now, but we can discuss this later tonight.
So it sounds like the people on the road, they were telling of stories of different villages being burned.
Yeah.
Sounds like talking about the same thing?
Yes, the greenest was actually attacked by a dragon. We encountered a blue dragon, and we've actually fought off another woman that was keeping some black dragon eggs. So they're already starting to grow more dragons. And we've joined essentially a gauntlet. What did we join?
The Order of the Gauntlet?
Order of the Gauntlet.
What, you joined?
No,
Yeah,
I joined Brotherhood or something.
You didn't join anything. Did you?
I joined the Brotherhood or something.
Did you join the Harpers?
It was the opposite of
Henny didn't join anything. Gruff didn't join anything.
No, he was too busy eating.
Yeah, you joined the Harpers and you joined the Order of the Gauntlet. Yes.
So this cult of the dragon it's essentially an army. They have different orders: Dragon Claw, Dragon Wing, Dragon Fang, Dragon Soul, and Worm Speaker.
Yep.
There's 5 different Worm Speakers, one for every chromatic color of the dragon: red, blue, green, black, white. It's a lot of information that I'm feeding you right now, and it may not all make sense. But
blue is ice, red is fire.
But essentially, we're on a mission to stop this dragon from coming back. We don't know exactly how we're going to do it, but that's why we're here, and that's why we're going to Waterdeep.
Well, it seems like you may need some help.
We will gladly take on any new members as they arise. We're going to need all the help.
We may be marching to our death.
1 dwarf, 2 axes.
So, in a nutshell,
This
yes,
is me in a nutshell.
and we can fill you in more as we go on. There's others out there, secret organizations that are fighting against this, and that's how we became part of this, as essentially part of this group.
And honestly, I don't think Bane would be the guy to try to do this to us, because he did let us go at one time because he found another group that he thought was stronger, and they chickened out, and he hired us back. So I don't think he would try to kill the people that he hired back.
You know this Bane well?
Well, that's basically how long we've been with him.
Since
I mean, a month, almost a month and a half.
I mean,
Since February 8th.
Basically night and day. Basically night and day. Yeah.
Since the blue Christmas.
Blue.
So yes, we've encountered even more people on our paths. We believe it or not, we found a human buried in the middle of the road, and he was part of the secret organization as well.
It was bad. He was grounded
To his neck.
Yeah. So the cultists are out there, and that might be who's trying to kill us. So
Gruff's like dumbfounded. He can't believe what he's hearing. He has no idea. What?
That happened.
Well,
we're
we would've
here to
known-
do what?
That one guy that Henny would talk to, we would have known him.
we knew Atkin, but he's been shapeshifted this whole
Yeah,
time.
Yeah, but we may not.
Hides his face.
But he's the one that told us to get the jobs.
Yeah. Is Atkin a member of one of those organizations?
That I don't know. I don't remember.
Active member? Active member?
He's a member of American Idol.
Well, I'm gonna go actually just talk to
I think we should go to Bade and let him know.
Yeah. I'm gonna go talk to Alcrane too and let him know, hey, just FYI.
You don't know it's Alcrane though, do you?
No. I'm just gonna go let him know. So, no, let him know, like, there might be something in the porridge. Just be careful. So I'm warning him, like, hey, someone might be out trying to get us.
Boris. Right?
Nope.
No, Alcrane. God damn it. Alcrane and Akin. They're too similar.
Yep.
Sorry. And it's cart 1 and 2. Alcrane is the cult member.
Yeah.
I got them mixed up.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you did too.
No, I
'Cause
thought
I did.
you gave it away.
Oh, the
I didn't give anything away, did I?
No. You said that you don't know it's him, but...
All I meant
Yeah,
by that was you didn't,
yeah, I
you
wasn't-
didn't know Akin.
Oh,
that
Akin.
Boris is Akin.
Okay.
I got
Oh,
Akin
okay.
and Alcrane confused.
Okay. No, I'm gonna go warn Alcrane though, and just
Okay.
let him know, like. So I'm gonna approach him. Alcrane.
So metagame.
We found something in our porridge. I think. I look around. Someone might know that we're part of occultists. So just watch your food from now on if it's group food. And not
So
your
what do
own.
you mean someone might know?
Someone's trying to poison us, I think. We found something in our porridge this morning. So just be careful on shared food.
Says I'll tell the boys to keep an eye out. I hear thunder. I need to go see what that was.
Arya's down here too.
The fair's tonight or whatever. They're blocking off the road. We're gonna do fireworks.
Now that we're not being interrupted by loud bangs.
That was my fault. Sorry.
That's okay. All right. Where the hell did we leave off?
I was telling Alcrane.
Yes. Yeah, Alcrane says, that is odd. We'll keep an eye out for things. You let me know if you hear anything else, alright?
I will. You do the same.
He says, I will. And as like you go to walk away, he says, Etrigan.
Yeah, Alcrane.
Good job.
We gotta look out for one another.
He says, we do. And you do a fine job. I'll make sure that gets to the right ears.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Alright. So, now what?
We should probably tell Bade.
Yes.
So the caravan gets moving. But yeah, you guys can absolutely talk to Bade while you're on the road.
Bade.
Yeah. What's going on, young blood?
Just so you know, we found some type of bead in Gruff's porridge this morning. What's it called? It looked like some type of bone or.
Oh man, he like kind of starts to freak out, and he's like, here, orcs, take the reins. And he goes back and starts digging through the oats he used to make the porridge and oatmeal. He says, man, what, did I get a bad batch or something? Like, and you can tell he's genuinely distressed about it. He's like, is anyone okay? Did anyone swallow anything?
No, we're okay. We just wanted to let you know. Just
He
The
says,
porridge
man."
certain wasn't love me tender.
Not true.
He says, I'm so sorry, you guys. I would never try to hurt anybody.
I'm just a lowly punk.
Oh, man. He says, I'll get rid of that bag of oats. He said, well, I'm not going to risk using that no more.
okay.
Well, the funny part is somebody else would have noticed it too, but it just seemed like it was our group.
Yeah, I don't know if we were just singled out specifically by someone. I mean, we've been trying to do our best to keep everybody safe.
Yeah, but I mean, you guys, yeah, exactly. You guys have been keeping everybody safe. Who'd want to do that to you?
We don't know.
Or they want to do it to you because, you know, if we're keeping your shit safe, maybe they want to come after you.
He says, it's just beer.
Is
Yeah.
it?
You know what Gruff would do?
I
for
mean,
beer?
it's good beer. But,
Yeah, you know-
Is it
well, I thought so.
just good beer?
I'm not sure
Yeah,
what you're getting at, bro.
You
know
know
beer.
what I mean.
You're saying it's not good beer?
Is it just good beer?
Beer is beer, Gruff. Aye.
He's
Is it
trying
good
to.
beer?
Do I drink beer?
Is it? It is just beer.
It's beer, yeah.
It's just beer. Never mind.
And he says, listen, I'm going to get rid of those oats just to be safe, just in case it was some type of freak accident. You dig? He's half Elvis, half 70s.
I love it.
Hipster, so.
A little bit of jive in there.
A little jive, yeah. Jive ass turkey.
Jive.
Gruffy turkey. Bloodhound turkey.
A little bit of bloodhound turkey.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we'll keep an eye out for anything else moving forward. We definitely don't want us or anyone else to get hurt.
All right. And part Matthew McConaughey, apparently.
It's alright.
That's fine. You're cool.
Okay.
We've been on the road a long time.
Yeah.
So the rest of the day travels uneventfully, and it doesn't seem like anyone's really. I think you catch some glances and anything, but it doesn't seem like anyone's too high on edge. So it's hard to say.
Did we go and talk to Jamna?
We have to wait till
Jamna?
at night.
She said at night.
Oh, I thought you said it a couple of days passed. I'm sorry.
The rest of the day passed.
Oh, the rest of it.
Yep.
Okay.
So the rest of the day passes. You guys continue along the journey. Stop for the night. She waits until you guys are kind of as alone as you can be, and she kind of says,
She puts on a little drum nets.
"Are you guys ready to talk?"
Drum nets.
Yes.
Yeah.
She says, "All right." And she corrals you guys to her tent, which is farther off the campsite than you guys would normally camp. And once everyone gathers around in her tent, it's very cramped. But you notice that
It's kind of gnomish.
the material that her tent's made out of is a lot thicker, and it seems like it dampens sound. Like it's trying to block sound from exiting. She says, "Listen, my full name's Jamna Gleamsilver. We don't work for the same people, but we're all on the same side here. We share a belief that the cult of the dragon must be stopped. I need to know what they're carrying in those wagons and why they're taking it, and where they're taking it. Will you help me find out? We can do it tonight."
I think he knows.
You know already?
It's. We do know some things.
Well, we know.
We don't know who to trust anymore.
We do know one guy carries a lot of gold of stuff, and he's really secretive of what, because the cart spilled.
The cart spilled. Which cart? Where? When?
I don't remember.
Yeah. One
I
card
pointed at it.
specifically spilled a lot of jewels and gold that was hidden underneath the rugs
And I had a roll perception, and we could never figure out if we knew it was from Greenest.
From Greenest.
We don't know. I mean, we just knew. It could be somebody just have a lot of gold. And they're after him, too.
That seems unlikely, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. We had another fella that was within our group. He took off. That he tried to get into another cart. And the ones with gold were, what was those things? Gargoyles. Stared at him and scared him off, basically. So I don't know what's in that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Gemma, how can we trust you that we can divulge this information? I know, I mean, you gotta see where we're coming from. I mean, Gruff was almost swallowed a death pill, essentially.
She says, well, isn't that at least some good faith there that I've been watching your backs as well? I wouldn't have, if I didn't care, I would have let you eat in that.
Good point. Eaten?
I would have let you eat that. I would have let you eat that.
I would have let you devour it. Just one word.
There you go. I would have let you devour that.
He probably would have. Beauty and the Beast. I mean,
We had to tell him his dog just so he would throw it out.
Well, we know of the Hoard of the Dragons. We know that they're trying to resurrect Tiamat. And we're here on a mission from a secret organization.
She says, but why are the Red Wizards chumming it up with the Cult of the Dragon?
Who's the Red Wizard?
I don't know if we've ever been told about the Red Wizards.
She kind of cowers down. She's like...
Well, let me put it this way. I'm part of the Order of the Gauntlet, and Oryx is a harper.
And she says, that's great. Like I said, I know we're on the same side.
It seems like you know more than we do.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't heard anything of the Red Wizard yet, but if it's something that we may encounter, I mean, please, any information will help, even if you want to hold back a little. I mean, we understand.
You gotta remember, we stumbled upon this on our way to Greenest. Ourselves been traveling on this for months, but we've only been together for 3 months, and then these two just joined 3 days ago.
Yeah. Ollie and Barglin are on board to help us defeat Tiamat, but we're trying to have them understand exactly what we're up against. I mean, even if you can tell us like a backstory or a quick...
She says, listen, as Barrow-Joss, one of the Red Wizards, he joined the caravan at the same time I did. That's who I've been trailing. And I happen to find out that he's working with the Cult of the Dragon. He's riding with O'Craney, I believe, but he stayed well hidden. He said, I just don't know why they're working together. I don't know what they're pulling at. Are you telling me you don't know either?
We do now. But I have defended the cultists, and they believe that I'm part of them.
But then again,
wait, you haven't been?
But why would they try to kill you?
Well, they were trying to kill Gruff.
True.
We didn't find any others.
How would they know that you didn't sit down at that same... There's too many loose ends.
But yes, Lai also is a member of the cultists.
Interesting. That's news to me. He's done well at keeping it a secret. O'Craney, not so much. She says...
What was the one that liked to brag about how much money he had, but he was really
Lie.
Yeah.
That's the one he.
So yeah, so
okay,
like
that's right.
Try to like.
He lies
like
a lot.
I told you like all this information. But
Yeah, but I mean he's the one.
You know.
I gotta think of it as he lies a lot. That's the guy that lies about how much money he has, but really.
Yep. Works out well.
Without saying
Yeah.
I fed you as much information, Ollie.
I mean, I think
Awesome.
Bargain's in it for the gold and glory.
Only partially true.
So
He
who
wants
is
the
this
gold.
red people?
And are they truly red?
Red people.
Are they red?
What's wrong with red?
No, as he's more red, you're red.
I am very red. Well,
you're red.
Adorned with like a bunch of red stuff.
What color is your skin?
I'm half drow, so it's like a dark blackish tan.
Like a dark olive almost.
Yeah.
Would you like some spinach? Olive oil?
She says, listen, let's maybe try to meet up in Waterdeep.
In Waterdeep? So, also, they want to meet at the yawning portal when we arrive. That's where the cultists want to meet.
But is the Yawning Portal? That sounds like it might be like, is it transferred you somewhere else? Portal?
Do you not know what the Yawning Portal is, she says?
No.
She says the Yawning Portal is one of the most
He's a
famous...
bit dim.
The Yawning Portal is one of the most famous bars in all of the Sword Coast.
I'm in.
Yeah. Second thought.
He says it's not only is it a fantastic multi-story bar, he said it contains an entrance to one of the biggest mega dungeon complexes in the world.
I've actually read about it in the monastery I was in.
Yeah, it's. I mean, very few people ever come back from entering its depths, but it's legendary nonetheless.
But in those
How would
depths,
it be legendary if nobody comes back from it to tell you what is?
Because there's a giant fucking hole in the bottom of the bar that goes down into the dungeon that nobody ever comes back up from.
Is it not just big hole?
It's big. It's a big hole that has scaffolding and an elevator and everything. People do come back, but like they'll look around the first and second and third levels, and that's it. Like
I read that there's treasures down in this.
Well, yeah, if everybody's falling in this hole and not coming back, you're gonna
Treasures.
have
Plenty of gear.
plenty of everything.
that's a fact.
Treasures.
So I could see them trying to. If they need a massive gold of a massive treasure, and this bar has been around forever.
Ooh, I wonder how far deep this hole actually goes.
She says, I don't know. I think we're getting off
Probably
topic
water.
here.
Probably water's deep.
She says, I don't know that that's a solid plan for the Cult of the Dragon as a means of actually assuming treasure. Because, like, nobody fucking comes back if they go past level 3. Past level 3, you're just accumulating scraps that other adventurers
I'm a level
miss.
5.
That's my point. The third level of the dungeon.
I mean, is it like? What do you mean by?
She says,
third?
I'm not saying that they're not doing anything with Undermountain, but it doesn't, to me, it doesn't make sense. I think the Yawning Portal is just a meeting place because it's a great bar. But
Yeah, but if there's a great bar and there's tons of people there, wouldn't you want to be secretive and go to somewhere where nobody goes?
it's so loud there that you can have a conversation with no one knowing. This isn't like your typical inn at a regular town.
Yeah, you can't just go in there, slaughter everybody, and then have a drink.
Are you playing metagame, or is that Gruff actually talking normal?
That was definitely not Gruff.
They pulled their swords first.
Han shot first.
They drew first blood.
Finish it up.
They weren't antagonized at all.
Anyways. She says, listen, keep doing what you're doing. Gather information, and we can meet back up in Waterdeep. Whether it's at the Yawning Portal or someplace else, she says, I'll find you. I'll make sure I find you.
Good.
If that's it, then please, see your way out. She said, I don't want anyone to see us together.
But did she define what the red thing was?
Red Wizard.
What
No,
wizard
never
was?
did.
Pretty secretive.
Yeah, she's asked a lot of you guys and hasn't really given you much.
Can you tell me about the wizard?
He's a Red Wizard of Thay. I'm not even positive they're working together yet, but he's definitely riding with the Cult of the Dragon.
Do you know what his name is? You do?
I don't. No. He's hiding under some false pretense, and I'm not sure what that is. He claims to be a refugee of Thay, but I'm not buying it for some reason. He's trying to hide his image, and I don't feel like a refugee would be doing that.
What do you mean by hide his image?
He wears a high cowl and a cap to hide his tattoos all over across his bald head. Said, which is typical of Red Wizards, but he's hiding something. If he was truly a Red Wizard refugee, it doesn't. It just doesn't make sense. Something's not right. I think he's working with the cult.
This is getting more and more interesting. I have a feeling we're all gonna die. At least me.
Why, are there a lot of pillars coming up?
Mm-hmm. pillars and safety checks.
Clock towers.
Skill check.
But yeah, I agree. I don't want to be seen. So,
Definitely don't want to bring any trouble to you or us.
So she kind of shoots guys out.
can I roll a? What would it be to see if she's lying?
An insight check.
All right, roll an insight check.
You sure can.
You wars.
What for you? 17.
You don't suspect that she's telling you everything, but you don't discern an actual lie either.
You can go ahead and say it.
You seem like it seems like she's leaving bits of information that she might know out. But yeah, it doesn't seem like she's lied to you about anything.
If you think about it.
What you get is she might not fully trust you either.
Understood. I guess we'll. If there's nothing else, I mean, is there any other information you can give us before we get into Waterdeep? I mean, I don't want to get into this blind. But yes, I do have a way in.
She says, I mean, there's not much more I know now. I'm just trying to find all that out myself.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you helping Gruff this morning. And yeah, keep an eye out for anything else.
Likewise, and Godspeed.
Same to you.
I'm gonna do a perception check when we I'm gonna
Leap.
peek out to make sure that no one's natural one.
All seems calm. Calm and quiet.
Hi, Tom!
Damn it.
This tent really put a damper on the mood.
Camper?
Maybe dampening.
Damper.
I got what you were going for.
Put a steak in it. It wasn't dumb.
Okay, so the next 2 days. Like I said, it's like the further you are, you guys are maybe 2, 3, 4 days at most out away from Waterdeep. You're getting close. Everyone can taste it. Everyone's getting excited. But the cultists, as everyone else seems to get more excited about the journey's end, the cultists get more and more closed in. Yes, closed-knit. Don't want to talk to anyone. Like, nope, we're almost there. Just got to keep... Like, they do a good job keeping the act up. But they have a hard time letting anyone in, letting their guard down or anything. Like, they're definitely focused on their
They're
task.
basically shutting out people. Basically, getting clicky.
Yep. So, on the morning of the 42nd day of your guys' journey, did you have something to say, Gruff?
No, I was just saying they're anti-social.
So, with that, when they're getting that, is a lot of the cart owners doing that, or is it workers doing that?
It's both.
Okay.
Specifically from the wagons that you know are cultists.
So I mean, like, you know, two of them are cultists, the cart owners, right? And they're okay.
Everybody get that?
Yes, I got it.
Yeah, I mean, do you have a question you need to ask me?
Well, like Lai.
Yep.
He's hanging around with the group that we think is the cultists.
Yeah, Lai's definitely in a cultist wagon.
Okay.
Yep. Lai, and O'Craney. Is there anyone else that we know for sure?
Bade.
Not Bade.
Gruff.
I don't think there was anyone else we locked down as a cultist for sure, right?
It's just those two cards.
Okay. And you made friends with those two cultists. Okay, so on the 42nd morning of your journey, Uktar, the 14th.
Is that November?
November the 14th?
Yes.
Haha.
Yes,
Almost Thanksgiving.
That's what I was thinking.
A chill in the air.
It's almost hunt season.
It is.
Almost hunting for Webbit.
So
Hunting for Hinyas.
Seasons.
It's tomorrow.
Opening the India season.
It's chilly, but it's a beautiful sunny morning. And a herd of deer is spotted grazing on a nearby hill.
Hinyas!
The travelers take such opportunities to hunt for fresh meat for the larder. This herd, however, includes what everyone sees as a magnificent stag that shimmers
Red stag?
in the light coat of its coat, as if the light. It shimmers in the light as if its coat is spun from gold and its antlers are plated with platinum.
And you have a lot of gold.
Nearly everyone in the caravan who can handle a bow wants to bring down the beast. Its pelt will be worth a fortune, even if it's not real gold.
Natural 20. I shoot it down.
So its pelt would be a fortune, even if it's not real gold. A few of the more cautious types warn that the creature is clearly a blessed being, and that killing it would bring bad luck on the caravan, but no more than 2 or 3 people are persuaded. In minutes, the hunt is on, and the deer herd scatters into the nearby forest through Farmer's Field. So, you see a bunch of people go chasing after the stag. In Oryx, specifically, you hear a familiar voice. A voice that you've heard before. A voice that you heard in the camp after you were, what you think, killed. And you think you hear Bahamut calling to you. He says, "You must chase the stag, but chase it alone. This is a test for you, my boy.
Son of a bitch.
Find him."
I guess I go.
So, you guys don't hear this, and you just see Oryx just start booking it.
Put down the book.
Can I tell him that what I'm... Can I just tell him, hey, I gotta go?
Yes. And Bahamut specifically asks you to do this alone.
No, I'm just saying, hey, I gotta go do something, or...
I gotta go do my business.
Yeah. We're gonna knock out around.
Find a bush.
Hi.
Big leaves.
Does anyone chase him?
I don't know what's going on.
We're hunting.
Oryx just took after a golden deer. A golden
I'm hunting for
Okay.
Wabbit.
He's just gonna yell. Gruff's just gonna yell at him. Yeah, you go get Hinya.
Oh my god.
I'm going to take flight and just try to keep an eye on him.
Okay.
Barglin reluctantly
Would I know that he-
follows.
Okay.
I have to do this
So you
alone.
kind of try to keep up between him running through the woods and him flying in the air, and you kind of keep an eye up and down.
Yeah.
You, as being the one who's tracking the deer, you guys are tracking him, right? Okay, everyone make me a survival check.
You mean everybody chasing?
Roll 20. Those two.
What?
Roll 20.
Him for chasing the deer, them for chasing him.
I fail.
Look for gold
Plus
pouch.
5.
5. Okay, you get turned around. It's hard to tell. There's multiple deer tracks around. And you're kind of in the middle of a clearing, and you see deer trackings crossing every which way. What did you guys roll?
19.
4.
You have a hard time keeping up, but no
He's
problem.
flying.
You
He's
see,
seeing.
yeah, you see Oryx in the center, kind of looking down, kind of getting confused with the tracks. Make me another survival check. You're okay, just you, Oryx.
Ooh, 18. I smell him in the wind.
Alright, he picks back up the trail, finding one of the golden hairs, like, laying down on a leaf, and you're like, these are the right tracks, these are the ones I need to follow.
I see 10 other people following it.
Make me another one. You two this time, okay?
Sure. Pick up the golden hair. Do you know how much that's worth?
Roll again.
Just me.
You lost it.
Fuck.
Wait.
2.
You're lost in the woods like, oh, fuck, what's going on?
Yeah, I was just
24. Okay,
Running shit.
you see that Oryx is hopelessly lost. You also see Oryx, and you see the stag running through the woods.
I guess if I'm that lost, I'd be like, because I'm a fighter, I don't really track. If I was a ranger, it'd be different. So I guess I would say, I don't know. I'll just say Bahamut. I don't want fucking element here. You know what I mean? I need some guidance, or I said I know I'm supposed to do this alone, but
use your senses, boy. Use your friends.
You told me to do this alone. Because I wouldn't know he was following me. Because I'm like,
the test you must do alone. The journey can be made with your allies.
what's part of the test, though? I mean, the journey to the stag. I guess I'd be like, oh, hey, there's Etchy.
Almost like a sign.
It's like, fuck your hey!
Did
hey,
you point him in the right direction?
Which way did he go? Which way did he go, George?
Yeah, I can fly over.
Etrigan, George.
Like, I guess I'll swoop down just a little bit and point him, like, wherever it's at.
He points you in the direction to go, and again, you pick. After a couple weaves through a couple of trees, you see the tracks again, and they almost leave like an iridescent glow, and you're back on the trail. One more check from each of you.
As of critical roll, don't fuck my deal.
Natural 20.
And he fucked me. Got 4.
What's that with any bonuses?
4.
Jesus
Christ. Survival skill is 0. I'm not a fucking ranger.
I got a natural 20 for a 26.
So, you are so lost that you can't help it. You have no idea where this thing went.
I'm not a
He
ranger.
is so deep in there. You absolutely see. You see the stag like running. All of a sudden running.
4
And you
feet from
see.
me.
You see Oryx. Like it seems like he's catching up to this golden stag, and all of a sudden the stag blinks out of existence, and you see Oryx like bust out into a clearing where the stag disappeared, and he's looking around. He's convinced that he's just absolutely lost. And you're kind of looking around, turning around, and before you know it, you kind of lose track of Oryx as well. You're kind of, what the fuck? He was just there in the clearing, and it's like he went behind a tree, and then you go to get a better angle at him, and he's just gone, just like the stag. And you kind of, you don't, it's silent. You're looking around, you turn around a couple times, and then you turn around one more time, and you hear the sound of a stream behind you. Which you swear wasn't there before. Yeah. You absolutely swear it wasn't there before.
Oh, shit.
Johnny, this is where he dies. Oh shit! I'm sorry. I see a pillar.
Oh, I gotta get the pillars. I forgot them.
They're right there.
Yeah, they're right there.
Oh, I was gonna line this with pillars. So, all of a sudden, you walk through this gate.
Pillars.
And you hear the sound of a calming stream running nearby. And you see an altar ahead of you with this golden stag standing on top of it. It's not actually there. I don't have a mini golden stag.
No, I'm just kind of curious what
Jeez, way to prepare.
this thing is.
Well, it's just a rock. Like,
Oh, okay. Because it doesn't look like a rock. It looks like something that's going to eat me.
I forgot.
Well, it might be, but you don't know that yet.
Oh, okay. Saving throw. I die.
Yeah, this is a saving throw test. No AC. So, you can like hear the altar, and the stag almost summoning you. Take what is yours, boy.
I guess with that, I guess I would draw my bow and shoot the stag.
So you.
I mean, it says take what.
Make me an attack roll.
With my bow. 12 plus 4. So
Hits.
16. And I got 6 damage.
job.
The stag drops down. Heavy breathing, not quite dead, but it's laying on the altar, bleeding out, breathing heavy.
I guess I would.
I can't believe you did that.
I shot Bambi. I would put the sword or the arrow away, and I guess I would walk to the altar.
Okay. You walk up it.
To the stag, I guess.
Okay.
And I'll pull the sword out and cut throat of it.
It's a stag
like a
party.
mercy kill.
You are ready. Now show me.
Your
Oh shit.
Roll initiative.
junk.
With a natural 20, would I like swoop down and like, see where he went? At least the last spot that he disappeared.
Yeah. You can see. You can go down and swoop and see on the like the tree he walked behind, and he's gone. He's absolutely gone.
Into a forgotten realm.
Narnia. Yep, you're dead.
How many Jamnas are there? Jamnas?
And as you turn around, you
Trying to kill
see
me off already?
just a mass of kobolds just apparate out of nowhere.
Holy shit, apparate. I don't even know what that is.
Does Gruff know what anything is?
Jamie doesn't even know what that is. Apparate? I never even heard of it.
I think it's a word.
I'm not questioning, I'm confused.
All right.
It's gotta be.
That was that again, right?
It's gotta be
What the hell was
fireworks.
that?
It sounded like fireworks.
That was
nice, taking a picture of the moment Oryx dies.
Before he dies.
Yep.
Come on.
Remember that Dragonborn that we what was his name?
Well, the Dragonborn wasn't very cool.
He went out.
All right, what'd you roll for initiative?
I already got it on there.
That other Dragonborn.
Oh, what is that?
It is a 4.
They got a 4 too, and the heroes go
One
first.
went out with a pillar. Oh wait,
I thought you said monsters go first.
Maybe they do. I don't know. In this case, heroes go first.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll do. My first attack would be magic missile.
Okay. Split it in between 3 of them.
Yeah.
Automatically hits. First 3.
Yeah. I don't even have to roll.
Oh,
Nope.
It's a magic missile.
Hold on. They could have had like 20 different.
business.
Hopefully you have more of those.
How many spells I can do? Where does it say where your spell slots are?
It's on your spell page.
Yeah, there's a little box.
Jamie, you gotta teach me how to do that.
Which one?
So they all start to advance, and 5 of them throw their slings at you.
Okay,
Combine with their slings
really
and throw
wants
their
to know how to
slings.
do it.
Hey babes, or smokes, or
What's
Say
your
God.
AC?
yeah,
20.
it's not that hard.
Only one of them hits.
Where's your
Work,
spell
I'll waste
slot?
about a half hour of your time. You tell me, okay?
I can tell you, but
4 damage. 4
I probably have to
bludgeoning.
practice a while.
Where's your what?
You know,
Spell slots?
be like,
Yeah.
this doesn't fucking work,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, if it just keeps
Spell
doing
page,
it,
buddy.
3 slots.
then it'll be like,
Oh, okay.
oh shit, that was it.
So I got. Hang on. Let me do my. I'm gonna grab it.
John loves it.
You got hit with 1 for 4 damage.
Little rings into his face. He loves it. I do it for him, but he's kind of busy.
Then I would do magic missile again in the next 4. Or
3 or 4?
3, I guess.
Oh, that was anticlimactic.
What happened to the score?
I was trying to change the score and just outright changed it.
Something more daunting.
How many are there? I guess.
Boom, baby, boom, 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 boom.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
A lot.
12, 14.
Didn't even count.
Magic missile.
I did.
I wasn't worried about balancing this encounter at all.
I don't even. Magic missile.
Magic missile again?
The
First three?
Yep.
Alright.
So I don't get teleported to Narnia?
You don't get teleported to Narnia.
Unknown realm. Unforgotten.
The Forgotten.
Well, so with my after that action, could I yell? Well, no, he said that I need to do this on my own.
You can yell something as a bonus action.
Save me!
Hey, you guys! What the fuck?
Hey, you boy.
More just kind of like come out of nowhere.
They bloop out of the ground.
I need to have been a freaking barbarian and freaking rage my ass.
Get in there,
Hey.
So they all move, right?
They all move up, more come through, and 5 throw their slings at you.
If only you were good at
They literally all miss. Just rocks just flying by
Well,
you.
since I got like one spell left, I'll use my. Can I get to the? How far can I get in? I guess with my movement. I think it's
5,
35,
10,
isn't it?
15. You can get right up to them. I mean, you
When does my movement?
can get all the way into them if you want.
Get all up in there.
Now things
Wow.
are getting kinky.
Is this the first time he's in melee range?
Voluntarily?
What are you talking about?
Oh, I don't know. Just listen to the past 5 sessions, whatever, or whatever it's been.
You got this, buddy.
I'm just being.
Somehow.
I'm just being. What's his name there? The one from the last guy.
Dude, you can do some shit. You're a fighter. You got this.
Don't you have like green flame blade or something?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna.
Should clear these motherfuckers out.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna. So I moved in with my turn.
Yep.
I'm going to attack that guy there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do green blade.
Okay. Green filling blade.
Right, green flame yes. 14 plus
Hits.
Okay. And that's with the D8.
It hits. He's dead.
Well, if magic missiles killing him, your sword's killing him.
He's dead. Green flame blade.
And then that would kill
Automatically bounces damage to him, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, he's dead.
Man, you should do melee more.
So I
often.
got another attack.
Okay.
Nope.
No,
Oh no, I don't because I did that.
because that's a spell, right? That's a
Yeah.
cantrip.
Yeah.
Okay. More pile in.
Be cantripping.
Stream of them just coming in at you. All right. And then close. There's only 4 of them that can attack you.
What do they attack you?
1 hits.
Alright.
What do they attack with? Sorry.
Fucking James.
They're daggers.
Oh.
It sounds like him running through the door.
No, that was more like
3 piercing. Your turn.
So, yeah, that's it. That's Jared.
Then I'll do.
That's neat. That's a nice little.
I guess I'll do another green blade. I guess. One of them.
Okay.
9 plus 7, 16.
Hits. Kills 1. Kills another. Their turn. They pile in.
Man, you shouldn't have killed that stag.
Yeah, basically.
5 of them.
Yep.
Hey, look at that. It's 2 hits that time.
What is it? They roll.
they're all lined up.
20 and 21.
Fire an arrow through all of them.
Shield.
I don't know how much they roll. Do I gotta wait until I can?
You'd have to
You do it
that
now.
beforehand.
That's fine. I do it. Go ahead.
Shield.
No.
Oh, okay. 7 plus 11 piercing.
Then I'll do my breath weapon.
Try resistant.
And that's a 15-foot cone.
Okay.
But they all have to roll it back. That's my problem. That's it.
So I'd say you can get this side and all the way up to here. So 5 of them. Conveniently, with the amount of D20s I have. Well, their shitty rolls have helped you most of the time, so 3 of them fail miserably. We'll say the 3 closest to you and the 2 farthest away pass.
My DC is 13.
Well, it doesn't matter. They all die.
Okay. Now, if I use my breath weapon, can I do another attack?
No, that's your action.
No,
Yeah, well, you
That's
can
what-
do 2 attacks with melee.
Okay. I'm always
The
confused.
only reason I know
with
that
it.
is because I just built in that
Okay,
character.
I'm always confused with it anyway.
More keep appearing through the gate and rushing toward you. Alright, 3 get an attack on you. Swing their swords. All of them miss. Bouncing off your armor, their daggers just glance off.
Oh, nice.
Hang on here.
Man, you have a lot of hit points.
I forgot what the feet does.
Your feet make you walk.
Oh,
Run.
Okay.
How
Never
many
mind.
feet are you?
How many
I'll
feet
do
do you have?
2 attacks.
Okay?
What kind of attacks?
With my sword.
Get the fuck out! Are you kidding me?
I got a natural 15, and then I got a 9 plus 7 again.
So,
16.
22.
22.
Take
and
away
then-
the 2.
I got
And
a
the
22 and a 16 again. Well, if 16 hit, 15.
22 and a 16, both hit. These 2, I'm assuming?
Sure.
Okay. Alright. Where the hell is this motherfucker?
He's right there.
Now what I'm talking about.
There's more. More to
Well,
come.
wait. There's more.
Start coming out of the trees.
If you call right now,
So,
you get 4 additional
You hear
calls.
the trees start
Coming out of the trees.
to wave in the breeze, like violently. And
The fall.
all of a sudden, like rocketing down from the sky, you see like a comet, and you see this too, trying frantically to search for Oryx, and you see what seems like a comet just shooting out of the sky, and all of a sudden it goes past this column and blasts down into the earth, and you know an impact, a crater. You know the trees blow back, yeah.
Mushroom.
Trees blow, but not an atomic, not like a
Well,
mushroom
like a-
cloud, but like it's a visible forest. Yeah, the trees blow back and they don't fall over, but they snap back. You know, like like tornado force winds. And you feel like in this dust cloud something calling to you. It just wants you to call it back.
Oryx says call waiting.
Daddy, don't.
Send a voicemail.
You hold out your hand.
I don't know, because it's like, if it's Tiamat, then I really... Well, it couldn't be Tiamat, because it was... Yeah, I guess I would hold up the hand, I guess, and just say...
And all of a sudden you just feel like an electric force just snap to you, and something blindingly fast shoots through every single kobold in front of you, mowing them down. And all of a sudden, snapping in your hand where your other sword once was, you feel this immensely powerful blade, just its power surging through your body. You feel like you can take on the world. Its blade is covered in platinum. It's got an ornate dragon hilt on the bottom of it. And then you hear, "This is it, boy. Prove to me that you are worthy."
A little fight in you. I like that.
Another dragonborn?
And he hops down. And he says,
He's big.
so
What does he say?
you recognize this character as Langdradosa, the dragonborn that you guys killed in the dragon hatchery. Also the dragonborn that Etrigan fought outside of
Kick
Greenus.
my ass.
Yes. And he says, You hear, "This is your final test, boy. Do it and prove to me that you are worthy." And then you hear Langdradosa. He says, "I will crush you like I crushed your friend at the gates of Greenest." And he rushes toward you.
I'm waiting to be impressed.
And this is where he died.
Is that size accurate?
Punch him in the dump stats. Booyah! It's a winner.
Now he has scaling your dose.
And he swings his greatsword, or his...
Mega.
Yeah, he swings his greatsword at you twice. 6, 18. He misses both. Your attack.
What's his AC? His AC.
Yes,
I'll do 2 attacks
Okay.
on him. What's my new sword then? Same as... I don't know what it is. Is it a...
So.
Is it the same stats as before?
You have to attune to it. Hold on.
So it's +1. 1d8 slashing. +5 radiant.
So, okay. So it's a +1, so it'd be 8 instead of 7. And +7 instead of 6. And 5 radiant?
Yep. So 1d8 slashing +5 radiant.
Ooh.
You can do it! Cut his fucking head off!
And I probably missed, because a 10 and a 14 probably does not hit.
So he swings at you, you dodge out of the way, you swing at him, and he dodges, he parries back out of the way, and swings 2 swords back at you. Misses! You guys are parrying blow for blow.
I'm getting used to the new sword. I don't know what his problem is.
You're just too good.
No, that's not it.
I got a 17.
Hits.
For 1d8. Where's my d8 goes? 7 damage plus the 5 radiant. Right?
Okay,
Is that how that works?
Yep.
And the second one was a natural 1, so
that one misses for sure. Okay, and then he actually uses...
You still get your other bonus damage.
I did. It was 7, so that I had a 3 plus my 7 and plus 5 radiant, right?
3 plus 4, which equals 7, plus his 5 radiant.
No, I got 7 slashing plus the 5 radiant. I rolled a 3 for damage.
You rolled a 3, your bonus is 4.
Oh my gosh. No, my bonus... Huh?
How'd you get 7 if you rolled a 3?
he got 10 damage.
Plus,
beating the shit out
I
of
got 10 damage plus my 5 radiant, so 15.
Okay, yeah, then I didn't add as much damage as you.
That's what I was getting at. I'm like, I thought you had more damage than that.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. That's
what
what I
3
wanted.
plus 7, which is 10 plus the 5 radiant.
You never said 10, though.
Yeah, I thought it...
Alright, so he actually uses his lightning breath on you. So make me a...
Ooh, how's the Zorb element work then?
Wait, what are you doing? What's happening?
I'm doing lightning breath.
Yeah,
Freeze a lightning in 30-foot line that's 5 feet wide. Each creature in the line must make a
So
DC 13 dex saving throw.
If you use absorb elements, it would whatever the damage is. Say you save, then it's half, and then you would half it again. Or, I don't know. It's resistance. Sure.
If he saves.
Yeah, you haven't used your reaction yet, so you can use it.
Is that what it is?
Is it reaction?
Yeah.
Oh, one reaction, yeah.
So, I guess, let me see one more time.
It
Sorry.
says one reaction.
It's a reaction.
So your resistance. So it halves it, right?
Halves it, and plus then I use that damage back at him on my next attack.
Yeah. Okay. So still make your save.
Yep. What is that? The dex you said?
Yep.
6.
Okay, so you failed. So he did 15 damage, but because you used that your last spell for absorb elements,
it's 7.
Yep, it's 7.
26 minus 7.
Langdradosa has
19.
He's a blue dragon.
Yeah.
He is. Okay, your turn.
And you get your bonus damage too because of the absorb elements.
Yeah, make sure you like bonuses, dude.
So, how's the first hit and melee attack, and the next turn your target it takes an extra d6 damage.
So an extra d6 lightning damage.
Which is probably resistant to.
He is resistant to it, but still, that's an extra. If he rolls a 6, it's still an extra 3 damage.
Extra 3 hit points.
So I got 16 and 1 hit plus 7.
16 misses, unless you.
16 plus 8.
Okay, that hits.
And then 17. And then
that hits, both hit.
I'm the greatest swordsman that ever
Roll your
lived.
d6 first. Let's get that out of the way, since I have to have that.
1.
So 1.
Hey, didn't get half.
Woo! Fuck you! Full damage! Full damage!
Cheat the system.
2d8.
You wore that shirt today.
I got, yeah, no
Please
shit.
don't kill my character.
Well, we're not done yet.
14 damage plus 5 radiant. And then I got 8 damage plus another. Did I get another 5 for the second attack?
Yeah, you do.
And then I'll do.
Whoa. So
my-
14 plus 5 for radiant. 14 was both of your attacks.
No, 14
It was
was
19
my first.
for the first attack.
Oh, I totally missed that.
It was 14 plus my 5 for the.
So 19.
14 damage plus 5 for the first.
I have that
attack.
one. Okay, what's the second attack?
The second one was 8 plus 5.
So 13.
I don't know if the radiant is different than.
No, you're good. You're good.
13 damage total the second attack. Everyone agree?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't know if the radiant was different.
Langerdose looking rough.
And then I'll do
Follow
my
that, bitch.
action surge.
Yeah, you are.
There you go.
So my other attack
Is. What? Is what?
is gonna be my sword again.
And you get 2 attacks.
I'm just asking.
Oh, for the action surge too?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Your
didn't know that.
attack action. So
Okay.
your attack action is
Okay.
2.
I thought it would be
Yep.
1 because
Nope.
that's usually what happens.
That's why fighters are awesome in that regard.
They can do a lot of attacks if they need
I got
to.
30 plus 8 is.
This is one
21?
additional action.
Hits?
And
One
then
additional
18.
Hits?
I got 15, 20.
How do you want to do this?
Finish him.
I guess I'd just take it, right? Like, sword overhand and just jam his ass, the sword all
There's his
the way
ass.
down.
Where's the ass?
And I go, right as I do it, I go, no, I'm just kidding. I take the sword and I jab it right down the mouth, all the way down to the freaking ground. Just
You drop him and he crumples down to the ground. Just not even a chance to react. Just immediately, just jaw slacked open, dead down on the ground. And in an instant, all of a sudden, Etrigan, like right where you're looking, you hear all of a sudden behind you, and you see a heavy breathing, lacerated Oryx behind you, leaning up against the tree. Although with
Boy,
a new weapon
that
in his
escalated
hand.
quickly.
I don't even get to raid the body.
I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Because I want his staff. Because I think Etchy would want it.
Nope.
It's all a dream sequence anyway, man.
Yeah.
What just happened? Where did you go? I don't know.
Transported to another world, another dimension.
Is he hurt bad?
Are you hurt bad?
I got 19 health out of 44. I mean, I'm below.
He's bloodied.
Yeah. Breathing. Limp in, but I'm good.
Cut up, but alive.
When it cut up.
I goes. When that stag popped up, I heard I needed to follow it. That's why I took off. I blacked out, and then the next thing you know, I'm in an altar-looking area, and the stag's up there. I killed it, and these little fucking kobolds were everywhere, and as soon as I touched them, they basically fell. And it was line after line of them. And then this huge comet-looking thing just blew up and took them all out. And my sword popped in my hand, and guy come out saying he was going to kill my ass. And that was the same guy that we seen at Greenest that kicked your ass the first time.
Languidosa.
And I took care of him, and then I'm here.
You know, sometimes I amaze even myself.
Exactly.
I cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay, now your energy is really scaring me.
So how much did you cast?
I think 1d4 plus 4.
Cure Wounds would be D8, I think.
Honestly, I don't know. No, that's a potion that I'm thinking of.
Yeah. I think your one's is more.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I think
it's
it's
D8
D6.
plus your modifier.
I think it's just full health.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, that's what it is.
Oh yeah, you're back to full.
I have a feeling that was
Yeah,
a
1d8 plus 6. My spell cast.
Finish him!
1d8 plus 6, you can roll it.
Do I roll 1d6 plus 1d8 plus 6? Ooh, I got 8.
Oh, there you go.
So 14.
Everything is awesome.
What happened with the stag?
Party.
It just vanished. It popped into, basically, I feel like it blew up into kobolds. I mean, basically that's what had happened, really. It disappeared and kobolds showed up.
As long as you're okay.
I guess you aced that test.
No shit.
Yeah! Okay.
Little John. He's a rapper, and that's the only thing he says in the...
That's quite the sword.
I know, since the first time I really looked at it.
Immaculate. The runes kind of glow on it. You're not exactly, well, it's being draconic, you know what it says.
What language is it?
What does it
They're
say?
definitely in draconic, the runes are.
You have a talking sword!
I haven't decided what they say yet, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I have. That's a lie.
It says, JJ, Dynamite! No.
I hope it
Never mind, there's no runes.
It takes a
So,
no, there were ruins. They went away.
It was pretty much ruined.
ruined. They were ruins. It says the King's Claw.
Nice.
The claw of the king.
King's Claw. Do I lose the other
So,
one?
this sword, John, you have the opportunity to call and dismiss at any time you want.
Yeah.
It requires attunement.
I was just joking.
It's a platinum longsword with an ornate dragon hilt. It's a +1 magic weapon, deals 1d8 slashing plus 5 radiant damage. Speaking the command word, whatever you choose that to be, summons the sword from the heavens. The sword makes a terrifying sound. The sword makes a terrifying sound as it plummets to the earth that sounds like the deep bass roar of a platinum dragon. And then it smashes into the ground, and you can summon it from there. And you can summon it to any point you're choosing within 60 feet.
Does it do damage when it lands?
That's what I was just thinking.
Shockwave?
Never mind. At first, it just summons in front of you, and you pick it up. Sorry.
What's the command word?
I got ahead of myself.
What about the 60 feet?
So he can summon it to his hand?
So, as it's fine. I can tell you this sword has potential to get more powerful as the champion proves more faithful to Bahamut.
Oh, so probably not.
So not
I guess I can't just slaughter people in the bar for any reason.
What's the command word?
Oh, might as well tell us this way.
What's your command word?
I don't know if that's a word.
It can be a command phrase. So I'm assuming you guys go back to the caravan.
Bex used to call her broom with spitting.
With what?
When she would spit, remember? Her broom would
Oh,
make
yeah.
it fly. Yes. Let's walk back to and get everybody else and let them know what just happened. Are you okay now?
Yeah. More shocked than hurt now.
Well, yeah, he had lightning breath.
I see what he did there.
That's good.
Everybody makes fun of me, but they all fucking do it.
I was waiting for it.
I had to think about what are you talking about. Oh, yeah, we're shocked. Huh?
Yeah, laugh at the DM's fucking jokes like that.
Yeah, he's
I'm the one who gives out the
kill
HP.
us.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
He's the one that's going to kill us.
I know the deal. This is bullshit.
We're not playing cards.
So we're walking, talking.
Come on, that was funny.
Eh.
It was okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't just okay. It wasn't that good.
Whatever. I fold.
Okay.
Does anyone notice us coming out of the
Closet.
woods?
No, they do not. There's been hunters returning all day, defeated the fact that they couldn't find the golden stag.
Ooh, can I? Never mind.
Let's
I was gonna say, do I have the? I was gonna say it'd be awesome if I came back with the pelt too.
No.
No, it's fine.
You didn't come back with anything from
I don't-
the dream realm or wherever
Let's,
you were.
that's fine.
How about you sheathe that sword so we don't draw too much attention to it right now?
It's gone. I
You-
don't know.
You gotta
I didn't
tune
pick
to
a
it
word
first,
yet.
don't
But
you?
where do I got to tone to it? What do you mean?
We'll say, given what it was and how it was given to you, you've automatically attuned to it, since you don't have any other tune slots.
Holy fuck! Well,
So you dismiss it. You can still have your regular sword too.
no, yeah, I'll dismiss it, but I guess because I only.
So it's just not there. When you need it, you just summon it.
Yeah, because I can do two swords, I just can't do two at the same time. So.
Right.
Just like
I can do
What's
two
his
at the
name?
same time.
We proved that with the doppelgangers.
It's not a problem. It is hard, but it's not a problem.
Especially when they bite a little bit.
Yep. Let's,
Yep.
We gotta get some Jordan in the fighting, though. I mean,
Battlegillan?
plants are gone.
let's go back and tell everybody else what happened.
Is that River Jordan right there? Getting in that fight.
Is everyone else okay?
Yep.
We've just been chilling.
So
I
know it's almost 9, but I think we can pretty much finish this chapter up tonight.
Okay.
If you want to power through for another half hour, you okay with that, Jamie?
Oh, better hurry.
All right.
I need some food.
So that happens. Etrigan and Oryx explain what happened, kind of when you have a moment amongst each other. That night passes. The next day passes. And so the next day you guys awaken. You wake up to a killing. You guys find out that one of the cultists acting as a wagon guard was murdered overnight. He was stabbed in the back with a sword. And the wound is too big to be from a dagger. And he was left right where he fell, beneath a cult wagon. So, you guys, not you, Etrigan, but specifically everyone else in your party is accused immediately by Alcranian in this group. They demand that they inspect your guys' weapons.
Mine should be clean, because I clean mine like every day.
How big of a weapon do you think it is?
Well, that's what we need to find. That's what we need the weapons for, to see if it's a match. It's hard to say. Do you guys openly give up your weapons or no?
Well, he has a club, so I don't think he fucking did it.
Bargolin wants the wounds examined a little more closely.
And by who would you suggest, dwarf man?
An ox would make a small but not deep cut, unlike a sword or a dagger.
An ox?
Axe, he's saying.
An
Body
ox?
You mean spray?
You have my sword and my axe. I know what you're coming with.
Yeah, like my noob. How's my dick taste?
Oh my gosh.
How's this dictation machine?
Pretty funny.
So you guys can go investigate the murder. I mean, like everyone's kind of gathered around.
Yeah.
Does anyone like I said, give up their weapons
I
free?
don't give it up. I'll pull it out.
Yeah, we can.
I'm kind of following the lead of everybody else.
Barglin doesn't give up his weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, we can go and see if their weapons fit inside of this hole. But even if it fits, it not necessarily means that's the killing.
Well, and the thing is,
I have a common sword, so it's gonna be.
which type of sword?
I have a long sword.
Okay.
I got a common magical bone club.
Common magical.
Comical.
Oh, comical.
Magical.
All right. So they become perturbed that you're not willing to directly part with your weapons.
I don't.
To,
Like I said, I'll pull it out. So they can inspect it all they want, but I'm not giving it to them.
I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
I just told her to
You
touch
can
it.
look, but you don't touch.
I just found the lady with Parkinson's, and she just held it.
So if anyone else does that, they're going to look at your weapons, and none of the weapons seem to match.
What kind of weapons?
So do I need to edit that out? Or?
Oh my god.
What happened? What did he say?
We can't. We'll talk about it after.
Yeah.
So.
What kind of weapons does?
I have a scimitar, and that is it.
Which would be Kurt.
Oh yeah, this guy just happens to show up this second.
So they're satisfied if you guys just show them your weapons, even, and they're convinced that
I'll
it wasn't you
unsheath
guys.
it.
Yeah, and show them your axes.
Oh, actually,
I readily, Barglin readily shows the axes.
I pull my sword out. I'll hand it to them. As soon as they go to grab it and they have it to go look at it, I go.
Can you do that with your regular sword too?
Yeah, I can do that to two weapons.
Okay. Another one you can summon too. Jesus Christ!
Well, yeah. Yep.
I'll do tonight, man.
Yep.
Well, I can do that with my bow and my sword.
Okay. So, they're not convinced that you guys are immediately guilty, but they don't release your guilt either.
Can I do an investigation like around the body?
Absolutely, that's what I was just gonna ask for. Anyone can if they would like to.
Do what? Oh, I think it's the little gnome.
You can do an investigation around the body.
Maybe she got a little frisky.
How do I do that?
What's bigger? He said it's not the size of a
Just roll a
dagger.
d20.
You didn't hear the story.
Like this guy.
Yeah, we just knew she had the dagger. We didn't know she had
Yeah. So, yeah, I'd like to do an investigation around the body.
Go ahead. Absolutely. Anyone who would like to.
I got a 17.
17.
Well, do you have a bonus over here?
Minus one, 16.
Did you
I'm a hell of a smarter than you!
So all of you notice that there's many footprints around the wagon and around the body. But with those rolls, you also all are pretty confident that those are the people crowding around the body in the morning. It doesn't seem like there's anything leading up to or anything that would give away the actual, I guess, guilt of the murderer.
Really? With the 17? Wow, really?
And by this point, like, anytime the cultists kind of, like, point you guys out as you might be guilty, like, there's one or two characters in the crowd that'll stick up for you guys. Like, hey, what the... They stuck up for us the entire journey. And you're going to say it was them that murdered people now?
Yeah, that was my point. I mean, we've been... This group, minus Ali and Barglin, we've been protecting everybody this whole journey. Why we wouldn't kill someone outright for no reason.
Well...
So in
Unless
some
they were in a bar.
Defending their wives.
Snarky.
What, this was... What wagon is he off of?
He was off of Alcrane's wagon. Right under Alcrane's wagon is basically where the body
is this the guy that she gave the description of? Like that red wizard guy?
So, someone in the crowd mentions, after they try to accuse one of you guys, that you guys have been nothing but helpful this entire caravan ride. And someone tries to point out, how do we know that wasn't one of you? And they're kind of dicks, for the most part. Let's say they become less favorable with the caravan overall.
Craney has?
The cultist wagons in general. Craney being one of them, yes.
They don't want to be part of the caravan, is what you're saying?
So, they're not so popular, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
so they're standoffish a bit. So one person in the crowd that you don't know who it was, like, kind of shouts that maybe it was someone on that wagon that did it, and then more and more people start to say, yeah, maybe it was them. And one of them suggests that the wagon's owner should open the crates to see if anything is missing. And as soon as that happens, the accusations start to die away, pointed at you guys. And they said, "Listen here, let's calm down." And at that moment, a very large robed figure with a hat over his head and a high collar steps out and says, "Please, I can assure you that this has all just been a misunderstanding."
Is that the red guy?
Well,
anyone can make me an insight or perception check if they'd like.
I don't know shit.
Insight or perception?
Yeah.
I don't think a 6 does shit.
No.
It's the same thing.
That's a dude on the red rag.
19, 22.
There we go. Somebody knows.
Did you roll? No.
Okay. That's your gun. This... You have nothing to back this up other than a gut feeling, a strong gut feeling, mind you, based on what Gemna had told you guys. But this seems like it could be the Red Wizard figure that she had mentioned. And he comes forward and tries to calm down the situation, saying more than he's ever said before. Like, you guys didn't even know he was here. And he does a really good job of calming the crowd down, and they actually start to disperse. That, nothing will be nothing more can be done for this poor soul. The gods will punish the guilty, and life will go on. And he says a prayer over the body and everything like that. And everyone kind of starts to go back about their business. And the animosity towards you guys kind of dies off for the rest of this journey, whatever was left. Does anything else? Does anyone else want to do anything more?
I guess I'll go up to that one guy that's always been kind of watching me again.
Okay.
And I'll ask him why. I guess why. I mean, would he be part of the accuser too, or no?
Accusing us?
Yeah, I mean, like, if I noticed that he was.
He seemed to just be kind of following the crowd. Following his crowd. Not the actual crowd. And he wasn't even necessarily pointing at you particularly. Just your group. That, it was probably someone from their wagon. You don't...
But do I know, like he's been hanging around with the cultists? Or is he kind of more or less...
Okay. He's been hanging around with the cultists, for sure.
I guess I would talk to him and saying, like, why would we be accused of... He says, I was like, for some reason you look familiar. Type thing, like I know you, or you look like you know me for some reason. Why... I guess why are we being accused of something that we did nothing but help this everybody?
And he kind of like, he's flabbergasted that you came up to him or whatever, and he's like, you just don't seem trustworthy. You seem like guilty folk. That's all. So you've had eyes on us ever since you came on this journey. Something's up, and I just don't trust you.
Well, the only reason why I had eyes on you is because you always seem to have eyes on me, and I'm trying to figure out...
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Just because we're blue. No.
But the tensions, like I said, after the supposed Red Wizard comes out and calms things down, everything dies down, and the caravan journey continues.
Well, when everybody disperses, can I go talk to Alcrane?
Absolutely.
And say...
We'll say this is why the caravan's moving.
Was anything actually stolen, Alcrane?
No, not that I realize.
Oh, it was his wagon that had the guy killed?
Mm-hmm. Just a life.
But nothing was stolen.
No goods, no.
But, gonna like step and like be by myself with him. Who was that? I didn't know you had someone of that mass on your cart.
He's a friend, let's say. He's gonna help us.
He did well in calming this group down.
He did. So we need more like that.
Does he have a name?
Nope, that's not a name.
Asbara Joss. Asbara.
Asbara?
Asbara. Asbara Joss. AZBARA space JOS.
Sounds made up.
So's Gruff.
Gruff's an
The
actual
names are
word.
made up to protect us innocent.
Damn, Gruff is an actual word. Hard to argue with that.
Well,
He says,
well, I hope that will be the last of our kind being killed on this journey.
He says, considering we're a day out from Waterdeep, I think it will be. It better be.
I can assure you that I'm pretty sure that it was no one in my party that would have done this.
I don't think it was either. They wouldn't be stupid enough.
And it just makes me a little uneasy that someone knows. Do you think they knew who we are?
I don't think so, mate. I think people just don't like goody two-shoes and think they get on their hot horse and think that, but trust me, I think that's a good cover. You keep doing what you're doing. That's a solid move.
Do you think someone was just legitimately trying to steal what they saw when your cart tipped over?
No, I don't think so. I don't think anyone else saw. Do you?
I don't know. It's hard to say. There was a lot of people. I mean, we tried covering it up as best as we could.
That's true. He said that could be it. Well.
You know.
Well.
People are greedy.
People die every day. Unfortunately. But,
I'm willing to give my life for Tiamat.
As am I. He kind of gives you a low-key, five-fingered salute. Damn it, I was thinking the same thing.
I'm sorry.
You really ruined that. So,
well, it's a dragon, so maybe 3 fingers for him. Yeah.
So anyways, we'll talk more at our next meeting point.
The Yawning Portal.
Aye.
We'll see you there.
We'll see you there.
And hey, keep your head on a swivel.
You too. You let me know what you see. So, for the rest of the journey, there's only one day left. You guys, it's uneventful. And the next morning, you guys arrive in Waterdeep, and that's where we'll pick up next time.
Sorry, Jordan, you didn't get to have a battle.
So I got to see how a battle works.
Yeah, but it's fun to have your own.